Write that down.
Write that down.
Write that down.
No, you just write that.
Wait, T-H-A-T?
Mm-mm.
T-A-T.
T-W-A-T. Twat. You.
Twat. Me. Okay.
Yeah,
10-4.
you're a twat.
Well, anyways,
My son keeps trying to FaceTime me.
get him on here.
Yeah, get him on the
Get
fucking
Creed,
pod.
get Creed on the line.
Are we recording?
Oh my gosh, are we? Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Oh, there goes Chad. It's gone forever.
Hi.
Oh, he's back. You look so short. So you gotta sit up a little bit or something.
No, I like
this every time.
I like how Chad looks smaller than me here.
Oh my God, son.
Bye, Chad. Just answer it. Be like, "What's up, Creed man? Are you connected to the Bluetooth?"
Yeah.
Dude, I tell you what, Chad has
He'll call back.
Chad has great kids though, man. I love Chad's kids. They're awesome.
They are cool.
They are. They're cool kids.
I
man.
appreciate that most of the time, but when you're wearing that shirt and those glasses, don't say that you love my kids.
I love your kids to death. No, you do. You have great kids, man. They're
Thanks.
did a good job with them guys.
Yeah, Alan's probably smarter than all of us combined. And
She
Who?
probably is.
my
daughter.
daughter.
Oh, I thought you said Alan. I'm like, who the fuck is Alan?
From The Hangover.
Well, Chad's got a little secret to tell.
I haven't. Yeah.
How's Creed's is T-ball over?
Yeah, they only play like 6 games.
6 games.
Yeah.
How do you do? Is he making good progress? And so I know you worked with him at home.
Yeah, he actually did really well. And I didn't get a lot of time to like work with him, especially playing catch, which is like his stepdad and his grandpa. I mean, they play catch with him, so I appreciate that. But
For sure, it's good.
No, he did really good. I mean, so they do 3 pitches like underhand from the coach from like 10 feet or whatever.
So how?
And then if they don't hit any of those, they hit off a tee and they go until they hit the
Gotcha.
ball.
So
But,
he's
like,
in coach pitch though.
technically it would be coach
Yeah.
pitch,
Okay.
but it's T-ball because they're of their age, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But
I know it's like a great.
He had some games where he could hit, when the coach was throwing it to him, and then other games where he had to hit off the tee. But his fucking arm is what, like, I don't understand where it came from. Like,
got a cannon, huh?
yeah, dude, he can, like, I'm not shitting you, and I'm not talking like deep third base, but like right behind the pitcher's mound, from third base line to first base line. I've seen, like, he can throw it in the air.
That is awesome.
He
dude.
hit one of his own team. He hit one of his own teammates because they were. I think the other team was. How'd that work? They were. I don't remember exactly why he was fielding, but when his team was hitting, but the kid hit the kid was playing first base. That's what it was. He threw it from over there, hit that kid right square, just dead in the back, center of the back between the shoulder blades. He didn't mean to, but the kid turned away, and like the kid started crying. And I get it that they're 6, but like you could tell he was hurt. And I was like, son, you can't throw the ball that hard all the time. Like,
So he actually might be a little.
I mean, obviously he's 6, so there's some, arch on his ball from third base to first base. But like,
well, no, I'm
in
more
2
talking
years,
about skill gap.
Yeah, he could
with
probably
his
play an
age.
age up. If I would have actually started,
Why we're looking?
he didn't want to play last year. He didn't ask me, and I always said that I wasn't going to force him like into sports or whatever.
I respect that, dude. I do.
Because you don't want to play. You get to a point where it's not fun. Like if I'm like, you got to play, you're playing.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, right.
But
exactly.
I think
I quit. I mean, but I love baseball, and I quit baseball not so much that my parents were forcing me, but just that was more or less coaches. But
I feel like you're almost like the parents that do that are playing through their child. And you should listen.
Yeah,
to your
for sure.
children.
I mean, so yeah, last year he didn't want to play. He didn't ask. This year he came home and he asked me, and I was like, yeah. I was like, that's fine. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to bat switch hit.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
He can hit
Those-
right-handed or left-handed,
Goddamn,
and
dude.
it's right-handed's a little less as far as like distance and like how hard he hits the ball, but both are very, very much even.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
I love that, dude. That is
Oh, like-
awesome, dude.
Well, it's funny too. Him
Well, he
reminding
hit
like
one
the coaches when he comes up there.
Yeah,
to
the
hit,
coaches,
they always think he's righty. So he's like this
Yeah.
isn't like you can tell he's like this isn't right.
or I had to tell him once, like I was like, switch him to the left
How
side.
do the fucking coaches not know that?
Well, so
Hey,
this
man,
is nothing.
it's
I
high,
don't mean this
fast
in any
pace.
negative way, but it was 2 of the moms were coaching, and I think they both played softball is what I'm assuming because of how they were having the kids do stuff. And I was like, that's not, I said, Creed, you listen to your coaches any other time than when they're trying to tell you to hit. You know, like I want him to listen to him and stuff, but they wanted him to have like his back elbow way up. And I'm like, no, that's not baseball. Like, I get it, he's 6, but if I start this now, when he's 12, 13 and trying out for teams, I don't have to reteach him this when he's already got bad habits.
No, and I honestly, you're 100% correct. Fundamental period starts now.
Yeah, muscle memory now. Like, and they may not remember it completely, but like their body will take over in those, you know, short moments where they forgot what they were supposed to be doing.
Right, but I'm saying you're correct where it's more like it's a muscle memory where he's not at the plate thinking like, what do I do with my stance?
Exactly.
Like you want that stance to be basically like you said, muscle memory, but you also want him to be more focusing on just seeing the pitch. Not,
exactly.
Because I think, do with my arm and shit.
Yeah, and I think that was like a problem I had. So I mean, I liked baseball, and I know I wasn't like great, but I know enough, I guess, and just from playing and then paying attention to. I played.
You played long enough to know that
right. So
basics.
I feel like I can teach him pretty good.
For sure.
Like I said, I would get up there and worry about like, was my feet wide enough? You know, all that. Stupid
and you're chalked
shit.
before if you're going in there. It's kind of like golf.
Yeah.
Like if you go step up to the ball and you're fucking, are my feet right? Is this right? Yeah. It's like, I mean,
if you
you're
just
chalked.
take that all out of your head. Like, yeah.
When I was really young, I remember I used to just be stonewalled. Like I got my position and I would just stay there.
I played with you a few times if you remember. Right?
That's just a negative side.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I had to fill in for your fucking OAA team. Yeah, you guys were.
It was a blast, wasn't it?
It was not.
It was not fun. I didn't have
fun either, but it is what it is.
Kids out there playing the freaking dirt.
Man, I want him to be down in West Plains in 10 years at a wood bat tournament and turn around and look at your kid and be like, hey, I'm going to end the game and hit a home run right here. And then boom, first home run in 10 years.
I fucking love it.
Did you know that somebody from Owensville hit 2 home runs in 1 inning?
Who? This year?
Yeah.
Was it that Logan kid?
No. It was a joke. It was a bad joke, I guess. Who's Chad?
Did you do it?
Did I do it? Do what?
Did you hit 2 home runs?
It's actually a state record.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot.
Yes,
I pulled old Steve Hollander on him.
Yeah, I did.
I love. You didn't know that?
Yeah, I did, but I guess I forgot it
He
was
just doesn't care about Joel.
I just didn't remember.
I get it.
It's fine. Yeah,
I
never bring it up.
Easily forgotten. I bring it up like every time now because
Tatis did it.
Yeah. Well, like Joel told me, he's like, every time I see Steve, he tells me that. So like now I just do the same thing. Like, hey, man,
I'm just not like
remember that time.
I'm just not like a live in the past guy, you know. So like, I mean, it happened. It was great. It was awesome, you know. I mean, obviously, like I had a buddy I was playing online with, and he said the same thing. He's like, dude, you know you're in the Missouri record books? And I'm like,
was it AJ?
No, it was Collins. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was there when I did it.
What is he like? Is he like stalking you or what? What's he looking?
I don't know what
he
was doing on there, but he's like, dude, you're in the Missouri fucking record books.
He was probably
like,
looking at all the fucking shit he's got in there for basketball.
Yeah,
still.
probably. But yeah, I mean, it was awesome. But I watched Chad. So we were at a wood bat tournament. It's West Plains, right?
Yeah, it was our summer between junior and senior year.
Yeah, it was. And so wood bat as like a fucking high schooler.
You might as well just be up there swinging like a whole tree, really, because it's just not good most of the time.
I hit home runs with fucking aluminum bats, you know, obviously, but like with the wood bat, I was like lucky to hit it in the fucking gap, you know, like what you're saying. But Chad, so I was I had the game off.
No,
I had the game off because I was in the bullpen, remember?
Oh,
because I kept talking you up. I'm like, Chad.
That's right.
I was like, Chad's going up. I'm like, Chad. I was like, I got a feeling, dude. I think you're going yard. And Chad looks at me, goes, I forget exactly what.
I turned around. We were
you
up.
Said something like
it was 7-5 or 7-0, and it was 10-run rule by the third because it was a tournament. I guess keep the games quick, and there was 2 people on base. I can't remember Dakota DeBrock and somebody else, but so I'm like. I turned around, I looked at him, I said, I'm going to hit a home run right here and just end this game. Like, we were the away team, so they would have gotten to bat, would get to bat still. And I walked up there, or as I was walking up, Joel was like, fucking do it, you know? Like, so I get up there, and this kid throws, they had a kid pitching, I guess he didn't pitch much. Remember, he was throwing like Ephus pitch? and it was like every pitch was like 50 miles an hour.
So you're just waiting.
But I'm
Just
talking
wait-
like with
just
the wood
waiting
bat
for
as a
the one.
17-year-old, Chad hit like a big league home run.
Yeah.
No joke. Like a
The fence
big
was-
league fucking home run.
The
do
fence was
bat flip?
380, and I hit it over.
He
the
didn't know
street.
what to do with himself.
Dude, I thought I hit.
I think he
just
stood
thought
at
I
home
hit it
for
in the-
20 seconds.
I did. I thought no, I didn't know I hit it. I swear to God, I didn't feel, which I should have known
Because you don't.
because I
But
didn't
that's
feel
what
it.
happens when
But,
you don't feel it.
right.
Because it's a perfect
I put
hit.
I knew it would be in the probably in the gap. So I put my head down and I took off. I rounded first. I was just gonna try to get a double out of it. So I slowed down coming into second, and I looked up, and the ump was like, and I was like,
You're like, what does that
What?
mean?
I turned around and looked at Coach Lay, and he's like, "Let's go!" Like,
I can't believe you did. I get it. Like you don't realize what you did, but like, dude, it was such a.
I'd have pimped it if I knew what I did. You know? What
I know,
mean?
but it was such. It was like it was a fucking no doubter.
yeah, I have a picture of it.
It was a no doubter, and like I was just happy for you because it was just like.
feel like
It's
many
a crazy feat as a 17-year-old to do
Well,
that, dude.
yeah,
That was so
that's what I'm
I
saying. I don't
struggled.
think
I
many people
struggled
hit
in those
dingers.
tournaments too. Like I played good, but I never hit good. Just
Yeah, I
because
mean-
we faced so many different teams and kids that threw differently than up here and shit.
Well, up here, yeah, you just would know,
But-
or you had like a better idea of like. Well,
Yeah,
did you
that-
guys play like that Eureka kid? Wasn't that when you guys were in high school? The
Eureka?
pitcher,
Are you talking about
Or
Pacific?
whatever.
Yeah,
Same
that's
thing.
he hit a fucking home run off Ashton.
Oh, Andrew Reed.
No,
I don't know his name. I just
Should-
remember he was just like at
Yeah.
that time for a high schooler. He was like he threw some heat. He had
Godot.
really
Ashton
good
Godot.
control
Is that who
too. Didn't
you're talking about?
I have no? I don't know his name. I don't
He
know
owned
his
me.
name.
Godot did. Yeah. Struck me out two. I mean, he didn't own me. I struck
He was
out.
from
It
Union.
was honestly outside, but that is what it is. I mean, it's fucking. It's fucking.
I don't live in the past.
No, no. I'm just saying it's Owensville umpires. Like Coach Oakenfoos was one of the
Yeah.
Owensville umpires, and you're like, dude, you're fucking dog shit.
He's got a glass eye.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm sure he's gotten better
He
over the
doesn't
years, but I
have one.
think like when Coach O started, it was like his first couple years, and he just wasn't.
Well, dude, it's not easy.
Great.
It's just not easy. Like it takes you a
No.
while to get.
It might not be easy, but then don't do it. Like if you can't do it, then don't.
Oh
do it.
yeah. Well, I'm just saying though.
Like because that's our livelihood at that point in our lives. You know what I'm saying? Like
my
it is. I
We're
mean,
not
like
talking about.
Yeah, but I'm
practice.
saying I don't like I don't like if an ump messes up. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Cause
I just
like at any level,
no, I don't.
right, but in the moment and it's against you. I mean, you're gonna
yeah, you're like
bitch
you're
about
pissed.
it.
Yeah, you're gonna flip out. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
you're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with
I've
you?
yelled at a couple like
Yeah.
umpires and referees in my day.
Godot went to Union.
Yeah, I didn't get a hit off him, but
You hit the
Reed,
home run off that kid in Pacific though.
yeah, Reed, I fucking owned Reed.
You hit
I'm his
two
dad.
Tyler hit a home run off of him too. You guys went back to back that game. I
Shut
think.
up.
I swear to
Shut
God.
up.
Yeah, Tyler hit home run that game too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Dude, Tyler went
In
on
the
an
wind, dude.
unbelievable.
It was windy as fuck too.
But Tyler went on that. Remember when he had that like month of unbelievable run?
Where he
I
hit
think
like 5 or something.
no, he definitely
Five
had
home
five.
runs?
He didn't have. He didn't have 5, but
The
he
whole
had,
What?
season? You don't think he did?
no.
What?
But I think he had like maybe 2 or 3, and
That's still a lot. I guess.
but he just
Yeah.
went off like Tyler went from batting like probably like 7 or 8 to like 5th.
well, that and he was probably only batting like a 104
Yeah.
or something, you know, and just bombs. Alex hit one, and Dick
What?
or Newberg over the monster.
Gee whiz.
I only hit that one with the wood bat. I've never hit one
Yeah, that's
a
probably-
baseball
how
with
many
an
think-
aluminum bat.
How many Coop hit?
A
I know I've
season?
seen at least like
I'd say
Not-
he probably hit
probably like
5.
yeah, 5 or 6 maybe.
I think he had 8 one year.
I
Honestly,
don't think so. That's a lot.
I thought I'd seen it on the Missouri.
there's one. I know. I know. I watched
records.
at least like 3 of them.
I don't think he hit 8 though. That's a lot.
Oh well,
That is a
see,
lot.
we played summer ball too. He played with us 1 or 2 years, so like I get that shit mixed up with that.
It's all the same.
Yeah,
Oof. Cooper's the reason why I didn't play
But-
baseball.
yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you this because Joel brought it up. The fence was 380 down there when I hit that, and then they went over the street behind the fence and into someone's yard.
It was a fucking shot, dude.
And then Coach Lay made Chris Havaki go get it.
Why? Why?
I said,
Why
Coach Lay,
Chris?
I was like, Coach Lay, can I go get that ball? He said, you ain't going to get that, Chris,
Damn it. Poor Chris.
because he was just sitting there, you know.
I would have spit on it and
At
gave
the
it back to
time.
you. No, that's just how it is when you're just playing sports with Coach Lay.
Yeah,
He's just
it's
gonna tell you to
intense.
go, and you gotta go,
Right.
or you're gonna have to go do something else that's really crazy or just ridiculous.
Like the day after I got the cast cut off my foot freshman year, he made me run triangles with everybody. I swear to God. He's like, because I was doing sit-ups when my leg was in the cast, and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I can't, what do you want me to do? He's like, run. I'm like, are you serious? Yeah. I'm like, Coach, my foot. He's like, I don't care. You don't have a cast on no more.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, I get that. That's how we were in football. I mean, like I was working out with my bum knee. They're just crutching it around.
I broke my foot across the top of it, not like on the side or something. Like it was my whole fucking foot.
I get it.
And I'm, like,
I get it. But I'm
just
saying
dragging it
like
behind me.
when you're a football coach, you go to any other sport, you're like, come on, man, get tougher. Like grow up, dude.
Yeah, no, I
like
yeah.
But Coach Lay is also a wild man. He was a blast.
See, we
I
had
loved having him as a football
we had
coach.
like pre-Jesus Coach Lay, like as a coach, which you did too. But
yeah.
like
Not much changed for me though.
No.
Not much changed. It was
he
that
wasn't
evil
as,
that
like-
evil laugh.
yeah,
Don't miss that sometimes.
dude, he came out
like
fresh
you knew you're getting messed up.
freshman year, first inning of the game. I think it was we were playing JV, and Nick Tyson was playing first. Missed like third hit of the game, and he missed it, like in the gap, kind of. Coach Life just started yelling, pulled him out, put me out there. I didn't catch a foul ball.
Terrified.
Took me behind the dugout and yelled at me.
Well, you should have come.
Yeah, no offense to the guy, but he didn't have a fucking clue.
It's a line drive down the fucking, down the line. Like I'm
Dive.
not-
Here's my thing. Though. Here's my
No.
thing though. If you can't
Dive.
hit fungos in practice, don't fucking yell at me about how to play baseball because you don't have a fucking clue. Okay.
All right. Call Coach
So-
Lay up.
I love
Get
the
him
guy.
on here.
I
Get him
love
on
the guy
the
to
board.
death. It's just like it's situational. Like you just. I mean,
Well, I think he
you gotta know what you're talking about if you're gonna yell.
wasn't he on somebody. Was he on or is he gonna be on Tyler's?
No, he was on the
It's on something.
the one he did at the school.
Oh yeah. But yeah, dude, I'd like to have Coach Lay on here.
We'll have to call him. He's in Florida.
I've had some.
No, they moved from Florida, didn't they?
I don't know.
I don't keep up.
Yeah, I don't. If as soon as you're gone, it's kind of hard to keep track.
Well, he was just at Alex's wedding and he mentioned it. I just remembered that. So
Alex.
Great
My
dude.
brother.
Great dude, Coach.
so
Lay, man.
2-3 years ago. Yeah,
great dude.
awesome guy, but
Oh,
he's
dude,
a little intense.
dude, he's my favorite coach, man.
He didn't even
But
go camping either. That's
see,
the fucked up part.
I was DN
Of
though,
how
so it's a little
intense he
different.
was.
I loved it though. He's like one of the only coaches that motivated me. What?
Nobody caught that.
What'd you say?
What?
I said, it's weird. He doesn't even go camping. He's so intense though.
Oh my gosh, that was
Well,
that was
maybe,
too.
Maybe we did catch it. We just
Yeah, I
chose
mean,
to ignore it.
I
yeah,
don't think you did.
I don't think
I
it
don't
was.
think you have even. I think you might be sleeping behind your glasses half
It's
the time.
It's one of those things like
I'm just looking around.
just checking out the place,
Right.
But it's like when I tell a joke to Brittany, and you just kind of sit there and you're like,
You
yeah,
tell jokes.
exactly. See,
Oh,
like that was funny.
What does
That
she
was
do
fun.
for work?
she's an LPN.
She's an LPN. She's a nurse.
Where?
Rolla,
In Rolla.
Oh God.
right?
God bless her soul.
God bless her.
She's on the
She's
front
doing,
lines, buddy.
doing God's work out there.
Yeah.
Getting pooped
Yeah.
and peed on and everything else.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Yucky.
no, she's at a heart clinic, so
Oh
she doesn't have that.
so blood.
I mean, maybe sometimes, but yeah, sometimes.
More
But-
respect to that, man. That shit's fucking hard, man.
It's more just chaos. Yeah, it's just chaos.
I'm just saying personally, I wouldn't fucking do it.
Well, you as like
They probably wouldn't let you.
Probably not.
you would just think that like working at like places like that they'd be organized and together, but no, it's all chaos.
Dude, it's just a high school with sick people. I mean, essentially,
I mean,
with the drama and
That's everywhere, but yeah, compounded.
it's all the popular girls from high school.
Girls are
are
mean.
nurses.
Girls
So-
are mean, but girls are mean, man.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I feel like they're a lot worse than guys are.
yeah. My roommate, she can be mean.
Your roommate, she's always there. She's always telling me I need to do
And
this.
I think we might have gotten married.
You
I think she tricked me into it.
Well, gotcha.
One, mark it down.
Yeah, one, dude. It wasn't. Did
Oh,
you
I
watch the last
Karate
podcast
chop this thing.
when we first got that
yeah,
thing?
with Dalton.
He like, bam, smoked it with what 20 seconds in. It was great.
What
Yeah.
the fucking stem here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it made my whole
Or
podcast.
the arm?
Yeah. He
The
just got that one. He just got that one.
yeah. It's low pro and sleek.
See,
I like that.
See, yeah, look at him. See, it just. Oh,
Yeah, that's cool. I like
it's good. It's good.
You got this fucking monstrosity in front of my face.
Well, we need something to hide.
Hey,
That's
if
why I
you-
wore the
if-
sunglasses.
If you would like that to change, you can make a donation at
You
clayandchatterpoor.com.
No, because I'm.
It's
I'm-
totally
I'm
free.
calling my
It's
manager
totally
right after
free.
this, and I'm getting another 150 from you guys before you can
I
release
didn't
this.
know
Well,
that your manager at Wendy's even knew us.
Manager at Wendy's. It's fucking Freddy's now, brother. Okay, get it right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Freaking,
He's upgraded.
Is that better?
that is better.
His
it
name,
is better.
His name is Al. He's 75.
And he's still just a manager at a fast food place?
Yeah, he does great, you know.
I think you might have picked the wrong guy, Joel.
Want to tell something better? Do you guys want to be a manager?
Hey, don't listen, Chad. Give me some of them free cone coupons, all right?
Wait, oh.
Tell them to hook me up.
The what?
The cone coupons,
Well,
man.
when the payment comes through, I'll hook you up with some fucking coupons,
there's-
okay?
There'll be no payment. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Okay, cut.
I'm out. You guys have a great night.
But also, man, what's been up with you guys, man? You guys fucking... I know you...
Pod.
Well, I know you got a lot fucking going on. You
We've
got
been
anything
podding.
going on? Anything coming up this summer, Chadwick?
No.
We're waiting for hunting season.
Oh, we got Centralia. Centralia coming up, brother.
Forgot about
Fuck
that.
yeah, I love
yeah.
that shit.
We got a
What?
2-day golf tournament the second weekend of September.
Oh,
So it's a
gosh.
2-day, 2-man scramble golf tournament in Centralia, Illinois, and it's like
Just you guys?
no, it's like
He's playing with Alex and I'm playing with Nathan Mertz.
But we got like Andrew and MJ go, Jesse and Mark,
Angel,
and who I don't know who's playing.
Alex,
But Tuna's going this year.
Tuna.
Oh, you guys getting kicked out for sure. For sure. Can I
No, we're
video?
not. We are calm. I mean, this is the Four Rivers Conference.
Can I
Dude,
video?
Alex,
Can I
Alex
video?
takes this like serious. Like he goes to bed at like 8:00. He gets up in the morning and eats breakfast and shit. Alex is doing stuff he doesn't ever do, you know.
It's such a blast, though, dude.
He told-
It's such a good time.
Like Alex told Joel last year, he's like, I'm going up to the room. I'm not going to hang out down here all night. Alex said it was like 8:00.
But I mean,
I'm
in
gonna go
defense-
watch ESPN real
I mean,
quick.
I would do the same thing.
But
probably.
in like Alex's defense, though, I mean, Alex isn't that type of guy.
No, I know.
Regardless,
I
you know
know.
what I'm saying. He's just very reserved, and that's fine.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Al's reserved around us, but you should see him around.
Well, I'm saying
his own
I'm
age.
saying like as far as like the drinking scene and everything, it's just not.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he's just not
Yeah.
all, and that's fine. I respect it. You know,
You got to.
he's a good dude. I love your brother. He's a fucking awesome guy. He's
Al pal.
I mean, he's just one of those guys. You know, he gives you a shot off your back for sure. Alex drop anything, come do anything for you. I mean, you would too. Clay probably wouldn't, but
Yeah, I would. I got stuff to do, man. Come on. I'm busy, dude.
I know, man. You are busy.
Yeah, but we've been writing new music.
Yeah.
Got I got that little board
Sing
over
us-
there.
Sing us some songs. I'm just kidding. That's so awkward.
Oh,
dude.
I was about to
That's
say
so
it's
awkward, man. It's so-
Acapella. I'm like, okay, let me like warm up. La, 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 la.
Has anybody asked you to do that? Like, because that's awkward.
yeah. I mean,
Sing me something. It's like,
They don't
you know how
they-
awkward that is. You fucking sing me something. That's what I would
actually,
say.
they don't really ask me to sing stuff. They'll ask Dan to sing stuff.
It's awkward to anybody.
It's kind of nice. Like, I mean, like all my friends know I'm in Barely Covered, but a lot of people outside don't. So it's kind of nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Son of a bitch.
like,
What?
even if I could sing, I would never like sing on the spot for you. But like, no,
No. Well,
so awkward.
I think I told you that. Like, that is one of my like big pet peeves. Is like, I call it dance monkey, where like people like if I'm playing guitar, and people are just like, play this song. Hey, play this song. Play this. Play this song. Play this song.
You're like, put $5 on my hat, dude.
Or like, do you know this? Do you know this? And it's like, hey, how about you just shut up and listen to what I'm playing right now? You know? That's the only time I really get like annoyed is when like they're not even listening, but then they're telling you what to play. It's like, no, like I'm not your little show monkey. Like just so you can like, I don't know. It's very odd to me. It happens a lot though, strangely. And then
I'd like to have one of those little monkeys.
I would
Just as
too.
a friend. You know?
Dance, monkey dance.
No, that's mean. I'd take him everywhere with me.
I mean, yeah.
We'd be best friends.
But if he's a dance monkey, you'd have to dance. It just comes
He's
with the
not
name.
gonna be a dance monkey. He's gonna be a Chad monkey.
So you want a monkey. You want to be like Ace Ventura
yeah,
out there saving the animals,
yeah,
talking with your butt.
yeah.
How's your guitar coming along?
Dude,
It's
good.
good. I guess.
good.
I don't know. I don't
I-
think it is, but
Yeah, like he's so fresh. What are we at? When did you start?
almost 2 months.
2 months, really?
Yeah.
Well,
Or, no,
no, it's not even that. It's like a month.
So you do you
10
know
weeks maybe.
you got a nice like
That's
nice
Or
few
that's 2
few
months.
licks under your
6
belt.
weeks. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, learning licks is like the
Oh no, not
No,
yet.
we
not
actually-
completely, but
This
I can,
well, this last week we've taken kind of a break. So
I've
like
still been playing at home, but not really learning
practicing.
anything.
Yeah, like practicing is different.
Yeah.
guitar's hard, man.
It is.
Yeah.
Guitar is fucking hard. There's so
Mhm.
much to it. So many levels to it. It's
Basically, so we have. I guess you may not listen to all the last podcast, but he's got goals. He's got 3 songs
Yeah.
he wants to learn by the end of the year. Like all the
the whole thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
know all of them.
Holy shit.
Well,
That's not bad. That's not bad because like
they're not bad songs. They're not like
doesn't matter, dude.
hard.
Like timing and everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Timing's hard. Bro. That's
Everlong.
like if you can learn that in your first year, you're gonna be fucking prodigy.
Everlong by Foo Fighters. What was it?
What I got, and then All Yorn.
Yeah.
What I got would be a good one.
Yeah, he pretty much that was the last one we tried to mess with. We did Everlong first because
if I can get down the rhythm part of that, I can probably play it. It's just I got to get the rhythm right, which sometimes I can, and other times I'm not even close. So
Chad's like he's like me. He's like impatient. So I've been fast tracking him, and it's actually been working though. It's like I don't like doing that when I teach people guitar, but then like he's been getting better. So I'm like, well, whatever, like I'll show him. I'll just keep showing him whatever sticks.
I think part of that's because I go home and I do. There's no way I could actually play it, but I try to play it.
Yeah,
or at least part of it, and I do like play on my own, where I'm not really.
Yeah, well that is.
I don't know if it's called playing with what I do, but like I
Practicing
mess with the
playing.
guitar and do weird shit like low on the neck, play down there in those frets. And
You
shit
should
like
though.
that.
That's how you're gonna get fucking better at it.
That's why I told him it's
Stuff
like
that Clay gets mad at me for doing when we're practicing.
when we're here. Yeah, I told him that I was like you have practice time, you have like you're playing his song time, and then you have like your fuck off make whatever weird noises you want to make time because.
And that's when I get. I'm gonna make some bangers when I get my rhythm down.
Yeah. Well, basically, I showed him drop D because
Yeah.
I was like, all right, because he can do like he can get his index finger up there, but like he can do power chords, but it's just like not the transition's not quick yet, but he's getting there. He's getting there.
Yeah, Everlong.
I'm
trying to play Everlong. Help
Did
with
you
that.
did you say that or did I just play it?
What?
The Everlong.
No, I heard it.
I just remember I showed you drop D, but I can't remember if I said or if I just brought that song up or what.
No, I think I had heard it on the radio or something that day, and I came over here and I was like, I want to play this,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
but I didn't know the name of it.
Yeah. So he was like amped about it. So I was like, all right, because that's what I've been looking for that's why you got to find like some kind of song that you want to play or some kind of sound that you want to copy, So like, or something that that's really the main thing. If it's already like known in the back of your head, it makes learning the song way easier. But I started showing him that, and it was like, it's not. It's a hard song. It's not hard, but it's like the timing's
you only play
different.
the top
Pretty
three
hard
strings.
when you're just starting out.
When you're just starting
Everything's
out,
hard when you first start
It's
out.
like
Yeah.
open 9, and it like fret 9, and it's like it is kind of it's easy if I knew rhythm.
Well, just glad you're
Yeah.
not doing like the cliche smoke on the water and
Well, he's already done that.
yeah.
just
Well,
the
everybody
riff.
does it. And it's just like smoke on water is cool, but it doesn't teach you a fucking thing. It really doesn't.
It really just
Like if you
it's
learn blues licks, that's what's going to teach you. Because
Yeah.
my dad, that's what he did. He's like, yeah, forget smoke on the water. He's like, learn these blues licks because blues is incorporated into guitar till this day. It's where it all started was blues licks. Because blues licks, I mean, it's just
it's the basis of everything.
But you can,
Yeah.
of cool.
We
I guess
talked
cool.
about that too.
Yeah.
but blues licks is so easy to transition off of. Like
Yeah.
playing high up blues licks on the neck, and then like you said, start messing around lower on the neck,
Mhm.
and it you start putting that together, and that's how you make fucking
Right.
music.
That's also how my wife got pregnant. I
Blues
started-
licks?
No, I started messing around on the neck, and then next thing
Oh
you
my
know,
Abby comes up. She's like, he won't put the guitar down, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I created a monster. I'm like, don't get mad at me. She's like, no, I love it. She's like, I fall asleep to it all the
Do we
time.
have to cut that?
I don't think so.
Why would you have to cut that? I just thought she was gonna be mad at me for like, like showing him guitar and like she's like Chad just plays guitar all the time. He doesn't pay attention to me. But no, she's like, I love it. I'm like, thank God.
She
Thank
just falls-
God.
If I play like when we're in bed, she falls asleep every time.
Like a
'Cause
train.
I have to play quiet and like my old lady's over there. I got to do good. So
See, motivation. Chad is heavy-handed though. I might think that Chad is actually a bass player, but we gotta teach him guitar first because he picked up that bass and he just started bling 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 like
Yeah, but I mean,
like,
let's be real. Bases for, squares.
Well, it's like, what they say about teachers. Teachers who teach are PE coaches who couldn't be PE coaches. So
Exactly.
they teach, like,
well,
yeah,
Exactly.
like that, because it makes sense.
that's why everybody thinks I'm the bass player.
Pretty sure that's from School of Rock. Those who can't teach
Teach
PE.
PE. Yeah.
What a great movie. That's one of my favorite
That's
movies of all
exactly what
time.
movie it's from, yeah.
Oh, love that fucking movie.
Yeah, Brittany was making fun of me because I quoted it too. I was like, "We're gonna make musical fusion." She's like, "Is that from School of Rock?" I'm like, "Yes."
I'd like to have his guitar.
Yeah.
The SG,
Mm-hmm.
It's Gibson, isn't
That's
it?
what I
dark
almost
cherry
bought.
red. Yeah,
That's the exact one I almost bought when I bought mine.
I do want it, but every time I play them, so I gave Liam the SG,
I know we've talked about it.
but like every time I play them, it's just something about having that where you put your strap. It's like at the back of the base of the guitar.
Pull,
like-
pull on you, kind of weird.
It's just in a
It's just
it's just
tight,
in a
isn't it?
weird spot.
Keep it.
So like instead of like on the side, like back there,
Mm-hmm.
it's literally behind the neck.
Mm.
So like right there behind it. So it's like
Be real
Up
close
against
to
your
your
bo-
body.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like shorter, so it's not like the back, like the bottom part's not as long. So
Yeah.
like it sits up like this. Like I have mine tight. I'm not cool like everybody else. I can't play like this really low.
Yeah.
So I have it up
Amateur.
Well,
like a
I had
nerd. No, actually you're an amateur for playing
just
low.
well,
I am
last night. I guess
non-existent.
it was last night. Remember, I was playing and I was like, man, I got to move this down because I just couldn't reach it up here.
Yeah, it's not well, it's how you're supposed to play, but it's just most people don't. It's not comfortable for like Dan has like really long arms.
Mm-hmm.
Like Devin Kemker, he's got really long arms. So like yeah, they're like down here and it's fine for him.
I mean, as a shorter person, that when I played, I liked it high and tight.
I love it high and tight. I'm
I
like
love it high and
I
tight.
used to be like
Red high and tight.
I used to be like Tom Morello, like be like up there. Like it's like up in my chest. And I mean you could just shred on it. But
I like it high and tight, man. I feel like you can move up and down the neck. I mean, obviously we're shorter, but still, it feels smoother.
We are
Well,
we
I
are
feel-
not shorter.
I like
We are not shorter.
Yeah, probably.
You are
I guess
shorter.
my
I mean, you're shorter
Yes.
than Devin for sure.
Well,
let's say like Devin and Dan freaking
I don't know how tall Dan is.
probably
Dan's like as tall.
6'4".
Yeah, he's like as tall as Devin.
6'4".
You
He's
should
tall.
see when we go to concerts. We
I
got
could barely fit in this hotel fucking bathroom you got down here.
we'll have like Devin and Dan and Casey and me, and I'm just like, this isn't fair to the rest of the people at this concert.
Okay, he's
right
probably
now.
like 6 foot, maybe 6'1".
6'4" is fucking
No,
tall.
dude.
6'4" is tall. He's not that much taller than us, is he?
No, he is. I think he
For
might
real?
be like 6'4".
Oh shit.
He's tall. Yeah, he's taller than me.
Huh.
He's got that hat on. The Cardinals hat tricks you.
Does it make him shorter? Taller? Or
No,
what?
taller.
How did
Why
Trick
would
do
it
that?
make him short?
I don't know.
Because it's like sits up on his head.
Oh, okay.
I
was like, dude, what?
Where's the head on his neck?
Well, I don't know what that means. Like, tricks me. What do you mean? Like, pulls a quarter out of my ear? Like, here you go, got you.
Trick you.
Yeah.
It
He's got
is.
that hair too. That's at least a couple inches. So yeah, he's probably 6'4".
That's funny, man.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
Clay, you just quit golf, huh?
Yeah, I just quit.
No, I got to regrip
Good.
his clubs.
For what?
They're probably rusted up by now.
Yeah, your
At
clubs.
least-
Clean 'em,
I know
it'll
they
be
got
fine.
cobwebs on them right now.
Your clubs are old.
Hey,
Yeah, they're
those are good
Chads.
clubs.
They're
Huh?
Chads.
They were mine.
What?
Those Mizunos that he's got were mine.
They're old.
Yeah, they were 10 years old when I bought them.
Yeah. So they're
He bought
fucking.
them for me in 2010.
They belong in a fucking museum.
They still hit
Mm.
great.
Come on.
Okay. Okay.
What'd you do with your Mizunos?
I saw him.
He probably sleeps with them at night.
Yeah.
I looked up the
like,
value of
mm.
them on like trade in. It was like fucking $83. I'm like, oh, might as well just
I'll
fucking
give
keep
you-
them.
I'll give you $80 for them.
You can have them, man. I don't need them. I
For
have
real?
'em in the old bag you gave me.
For real. I'll give you $80 for
Yeah,
'em.
that's fine. I'll give them to you, man. You
Yeah.
played, so good luck.
I just hurt my back.
I'm going to
It's
cut
just
them
not
down.
Worth it.
I'm going to cut them down and let the kids use them.
Blades?
Not to actually play, but
Oh.
I mean, like,
I'll say.
Just to
my
hit his
God.
shins.
they'll work to
Just to whack them.
they'll work for them to like be able to just swing and stuff like
Yeah,
they
for
want.
sure. I can fuck around with them all they want.
Right,
yeah.
out in the yard, like into a net or whatever.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Adeline that's what she wants to do. Like, there's not a lot of sports for girls where she goes to school, so she wants to golf. And I'm like, I
I mean, dude,
Can't teach
but
you the
she could be
best.
if she's good. I mean, it's the greatest fucking sport for, I think, a female to like excel
if a
in.
female can
Yeah,
get good at golf, it's you just fast track. Like,
Right, exactly. And then there's not really a bumpy road ahead. Like, it's not like you're, like, if she's good, she's already head and shoulders above the
well,
field.
I think she's probably going to be built like I am. So hopefully it's not like she's probably going to be able to hit the fuck out of the balls what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like she's going to be taller and Creed's going to be take after his mom and be shorter. So
Poor Creed. Hockey player.
But no, I know that, like, if she, like, hopefully she does take it up and excels at it, because she'd be, I mean, dude, girls golf there's good money in that too.
yeah, I mean,
Well, college. She can go to college.
Yeah.
For free.
I'm going to have to pay for
That's
3
what I mean.
kids to go to college.
But there's
I need one
good
of them
money.
to get a scholarship for something.
Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. I mean, even if you just do tournaments. So that's what my uncle did. Like, you can just play tournaments and become pro.
Well, they have a junior, like, amateur, like, thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they only tee off from, like, 100 yards from the green and stuff.
Well, they have their own separate courses a lot of times too. Like the U.S., like the women's U.S. Open is its own course.
I meant, like, little kids. Like, they could do that,
okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about, like, if she were to be older.
Oh.
Like, they even have, like, courses designed just for the women too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
I mean, you
I thought that's why you had women's tee
like
boxes.
amateurs could still go play like us, and it'd be a normal course. But like at a pro level for them, it's shorter than like the
it's
men's U.S. Open.
5,000 yards instead of like 65.
Exactly. Still tough for us, but yeah, it's
maybe for you.
Oh, heck, golf is tough either way. I don't care if the hole's freaking 5 foot away.
Yeah, golf's a motherfucker, dude.
Yeah, like it's. That's why that's why I like it the best.
Golf
though.
really, I don't. It's like that ex-girlfriend that is not good to be with, but you just keep going back. Like golf is toxic in my life sometimes.
No, not for me. I have a blast. I've like gotten over that. I'm not going to be a pro, so.
Well, yeah,
I just go out
we
there
all
and
have a
free. I don't think you guys have. I don't think all of you have. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know I'm never gonna be pro. I'm 5'8".
I don't know about Al.
I mean, you could be. Anybody can. You just have to play like one good round. I mean,
you can. Yeah, you just. Actually,
that's kind of the cool thing about golf too. Honestly, is that like your average guy
can do it,
can get good,
and be really good.
Well, like the guy that played in the Masters this year, or not the Masters, the U.S. Open.
The guy from Texas or whatever.
He was a pro, like at a course, but he wasn't like actually on the PGA.
No, he was in college.
No, that was the.
But
that was the Masters.
Yeah,
that
but
was
that
the guy
kid
at
was
the
still
Masters.
in fucking college.
Yeah, that kid was.
But here's why I think golf's so brutal is because like you can go out one day and shoot 82.
Yep.
And go the next day and be like, I'm going to shoot fucking, I have to shoot 78, 76 today. No, 92, 95 or some shit. Yeah, it's the most fucking brutal sport to your mental like psyche ever, man. It's just, it doesn't make sense to like, if you think about it yourself, it just doesn't make sense almost.
I mean, I seen you shoot the best round you ever have. And then like,
the next day I shot 92.
Just a couple weeks ago, I probably would have beat you by like 5 strokes, like you were just not hitting the ball very good.
Oh,
and I do the same thing. Yeah, and I do the same thing because that's like I shot at 85 down there in Sullivan, and then the next week shot like a 98 or something like that.
And golf's hard because like it's such a hard. It's hard to put shots together. I mean, for one, you got to think in 18 holes. Like if you shoot, like let's say you shoot 85, and you have 20 putts. Okay. So you have 65 swings with other clubs that you're using your fucking, pretty much everything in your body that you got. That's a lot of fucking swings, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's hard to keep consistent.
Well, like,
I don't play like that.
So that
I play
day,
an old man now.
That day that I did that in Sullivan, so I went into 7 and 8. Double bogey on 7, which is a par 5. So, par 5, and so actually I just 10 or 5 over there, and then on number 18 I shot a double bogey or a bogey. Those were my worst 2 holes of the day. If I didn't do that, I would have broke 80.
That's why golf's brutal.
Exactly.
It
It was
is
just like
fucking
I hit the
brutal, man.
ball
But that's-
great all
but
day until
that's-
those 2 holes.
Also, why it's awesome though, because you can just be playing like dog crap, and then just chip one in.
Oh, I
or
love
have like a
golf, dude.
deep
golf
putt.
Is,
and
golf
you're
is like half my life now.
just
you know?
back. It's like hockey. We got the momentum.
Mhm.
Like you
Well, golf's also hard though because it's only you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no team.
That's the best part.
Well, that's what I was
Love
going to
it.
say too. Like number 7, I had a great attitude teeing off, and I hit a great drive, but then just attempted stupid shit because I was like, oh, I'm hitting the ball good, you know? And
Mhm.
then one bad hole, and I get on the tee box at 18, and goes to shit. Every swing is just terrible.
Yeah.
Lucky to get on the green and make the putt when I did.
Well, I told the story about. I'll never forget this. I always give Cooper crap for this. It's back when Cooper was playing a lot with us. Like
You talking about when he had the yips?
yeah.
Yeah, dude, that was
So-
one of the worst yips
so, like,
I've ever
we're-
seen.
I know.
bro.
We're playing with Cooper for like, it's a couple weeks or so. And then like a tournament came up. I'm like, hey, you want to play a tournament? And so I was like playing with Coop, and I'm like, right on. And like Coop is like hitting the ball straight too. I'm like, let's go. That's all I need is the drive. That's all I need, Coop. You hit it up there, buddy. I was like, I'll chip it up there. Maybe putt here and there. That's all I need, man. Dude, like what was it, like 2 days before? It was like a day or like 2 days before the tournament, and he just has the shanks. And they are bad.
That was some of the worst yips.
Was
I've
he
ever
playing
seen in my life.
baseball still?
No.
No, but it was just like, dude, it was even Coop was like he'd be like, he'd throw his hands up like, what is going on? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to like chirp you up out of this, like, pick you up, man, because
Well,
it's
at that point in our
it was
lives, though,
every shot.
Like none of us took golf. Like I take golf more serious than I did, like fundamentally wise.
Yo,
Like,
yeah.
I worked on my craft a lot more than like I did back then. Like back then, we were all kind of like tee it up and hit it. Like didn't know like the fundamentals of golf.
Coop still had like that baseball like upswing though, like
Mhm.
where like he'd get under that thing. It would just, as soon as he hits it, you're like,
But we're talking straight right shanks. I'm not
Yeah.
talking like it goes 30 yards shank. We're talking
Like,
straight,
Just right off the toe,
right.
boom.
No,
like spinning it
off the
sideways.
shaft. Shank.
It was like every shank, every
Off
type
the
of
shaft
shank.
shank. There was no toe. This was middle of the fucking shaft. Boom, straight right. I mean, it was, dude. I've never seen nothing
And
like.
he wasn't hitting the ground or nothing behind the
No.
ball.
Clean pick off the tee or whatever, dude. I don't think his driver had the yips, but everything else
I was
was.
gonna
Yip.
say, do you think he just was too far away from the ball,
He was just lost in his head.
Yeah, he was just in his head.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, you just,
or too close to the ball? I mean, I'm sorry.
well,
I
yeah,
think-
yeah, well, yeah. Now, like now looking back, but like
Like
you
I said,
also
we
don't
were-
you don't want to do too much coaching when you're like
Mhm.
playing, in a
But,
tournament.
no,
You don't like you
but
don't want
that's
to
what I'm
change
saying,
everything like while you're doing it. So it's like you can't tell people like you can
Right.
give them hints, but you can't actually tell them how to adjust in the middle of it.
But that's kind of my point though. Like back then, none of us knew like fundamentally. Like maybe you did because you played golf in high school, but like I didn't have a clue.
yeah,
Like today, I'm not by any means no coach, but I can give you some kind of
yeah. You
direction.
fix my slice.
Yeah, I can fix some things,
It
but
was amazing.
like
Shit, like epiphany. I'm just like, oh my gosh, start cranking them.
some things are easy to fix. Like fundamentally, because golf is very mechanical.
Well,
It's
a
tempo.
lot of it.
I mean, it's just
well,
tempo.
feel. There's
But but you also have
feel.
to have mechanics. Like
yeah,
your
well,
mechanics-
obviously, but like, yeah, it's mainly just keeping your swing consistent, like
Yeah.
every time. That's all. I mean, once you get down the like stance and like the movement, like it's just that. It's just keeping that your club speed, the whole time.
Well, and finding the slot is probably your biggest goal in golf. Like when you're kind of getting into it, like you want to find the fucking slot. If you find the slot, you're gonna be
Well,
okay.
a lot of things that people don't do either is just dial in their clubs. People don't know their distances.
Yeah, driving
Right.
range is huge.
Like
man.
if you don't know how far you can hit and how far you're out, like for me, that was why I was always like a little bit better. I just knew like, oh, I need a 7 on this shot. Like some people are like when they first play, like, what do I hit? I'm like, I don't know. How
Mhm.
far do you hit your 6-iron? They're like, what's a 6-iron? I'm like, okay, good luck. Just
That's why I got fitted.
like I would.
For
Well, even if you get
I
fitted,
didn't
I'm
really have
saying
the
like,
option, but I'm glad I got fitted. I'm glad I mentioned it enough
Yeah,
because my wife
it's
got me
huge.
clubs for our wedding, and it was a surprise, so I had no idea. But my brother got me to go get fitted, and just because he wanted me to go with him, so I got fitted, and then she got me the clubs. But I'm glad that I got to do that because that helped a shit ton. Even though that's
my
perfect conditions, like
yeah,
I found out that I can hit a 7-iron. I was hitting like 190. So
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
I didn't know that and it's not always 190, but it's
You just get more consistent. You know that I can't, like, this is the max distance that I hit. When I hit a perfect shot, this is where it's how far it's going to go.
Yeah, but when you get fitted,
like this kind of loft, it's going to have.
They're going more off like club head speed,
right?
And like, basically, club head speed, and like you were saying, your tempo.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to give you. If you go the right place, some people are just money hungry and just sell you the highest shit they want. But other places will be like, listen, your club head speed's like 115. So you need like extra stiff shaft, depending on like how hard you're gonna fucking swing this. You need your contact point is, either perfect or groove too high. So we're gonna give you an extra cavity. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many variables that go into it. That's the way it should be.
Like, grooves and stuff like that.
Well, it should do impact though. Like impact, like okay, well you hit it.
No, we just
because if you hit, if you're hitting multiple balls, they'll tell you like
right.
Because they'll tell you your good ones, but they're going to be able to tell the difference between good and bad.
Mine was more just kind of getting to
where you're hitting the ball.
Yeah, that's where the forgiveness comes in with getting fitted. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll be like, "Oh, you can hit blades, or you can hit like you need a large cavity for forgive." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
mine was more like just to see if I needed like a degree up or a degree down, or just standard on that shit, and then like the length that I would need because. For a long time, I thought I needed to add like an inch or so to my clubs. I just felt like they were always too short, but it was how I was standing.
Well, also,
my swing.
I would just fix it with my grip a lot. Like a lot of people don't do that too. Like your approach shots and chip shots. Like a lot of people don't choke down either, or just just don't know where their club face is at.
I club down. Like I don't choke down on. Like if I needed to hit a 6, I wouldn't choke it down. I'd just go. Or club up. I mean,
I'm saying like in between
and then
shots,
take an
like
easier shot, like a 3/4 or something like that.
But dude, that's why I think golf's also so difficult is because
it's feel.
But no, it's not even that. It's like,
dude,
so you're mashing a driver. Say you're swinging 90 and 95%.
You got to keep the same pattern.
No, I'm talking about how many different shots just on one hole there are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to keep that same swing, same tempo, but go to a different approach and everything.
It's different, but a different lie. You're going off D. Maybe you're in the rough. Maybe you're on the fairway. Maybe you got downhill, uphill. But then you have wedges.
You got wind.
And then it's so many variables in golf. It's fucking insane.
Chipping is the only time I have a different stance.
But you have
and
to.
the other time I just adjust my swing.
You know what I'm saying?
But really though, like I look at every shot. Like if you're by a tree, or if you're like I've hit stuff left-handed. I've hit stuff like fucking sideways and.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, I used to do that. I do it all the time. Like I'll hit a 5-wood off the deck.
In our scramble
if it gets me farther up to the green,
5 woods off the deck.
I mean, if it's like
but I'm saying like it's different situations. Like
well, no, that's kind of what I'm saying. Though, like
I'm saying I know if I barely like. I'm just saying like I hit my clubs every way. I don't just hit them at my max. I say like I know like if I just barely tap.
Oh, I never hit my clubs at my max ever.
But that's what I'm saying though. Is like my sand wedge I can hit like 150 different ways. Like it just
that's what
depends on how much I put on it.
I'm going for, like the ball's always sitting, of course, right? But like you go from a tee, like you have the greatest. The ball goes straight as hell. Take a bad bounce.
That's the best lie you can have, basically.
Right, and then you go, but like, dude, because like I've watched a lot of like like just pro golfer advice. Not really much like swinging, just like how you should approach the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, dude, 150 is where you should practice everything.
150 and in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's where the money's fucking made, and dude, it's so hard because like I played this past week and drive was pretty good. Long irons were great, but fucking short irons everything was leaking right.
Mm.
And like I know it's a mechanical issue. It's probably just too far inside on the heel, but it's so it's just frustrating when you go out there and you're like. So out of like the like let's say the situation like drive approach is fine, but if I have to use a short iron, it's like it's chalked, and that's why golf's so crazy, dude.
That's why. That's just opposite.
Don't forget to thank your sponsors.
I wish, bro.
That's a nice little
just driver. Like everything else is really honestly okay. Just driver just can really just get me in a mess every time.
Yeah, getting off tee box is fucking is huge, man.
Yep,
huge.
Oh yeah, that's why I love playing with Chad.
But you, if you fuck up your drive,
supposed to fucking mean?
Chad just hits. If we're playing
I thought you were
scramble,
taking a shot. You're like,
no,
what the hell?
dude? Like Chad just bombs one up there. I'm like, okay, cool. I can just chip it.
I think Chad's had to apologize a couple times when we played with some people, but
I've had to.
What's that mean?
well, we go up there and I'm like, you're like 10 yards off the green. We're like, say, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Didn't know we were gonna hit it that far.
That day
I got one on camera.
I can't remember what hole it is at the falls, but it was getting. Remember that day we played and it was getting dark,
I remember.
and it's like is it like 240 or not 240, 340 or something like that to the green.
Yeah.
It's like one of the last holes, but it's getting dark, and I was like,
Back 9.
and I was like, it's a par. Maybe it's not 340, but
No,
it's a par
yeah.
4.
No, it was 18.
No,
Wasn't it
yeah, it's
wasn't 18.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
one that's got like, so it's got the brush on the like the
And I
left
hit
side
over
and
it.
it's got that little like weird like it's a like creek with like a little
And I-
kind of
yeah.
turns into like it's a bigger creek, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like a pond, really. But you like didn't
Oh,
you
I
hit
drew it
over the
around them, around the dog leg.
yeah
And
yeah. So like the trees are kind of on the left, like and over the green,
there
but
was
you can
guys
see it.
like pulling off. Basically, had just walked off the green, and for sure on when I hit, because I think I hit first or second, and my ball was on the back, like it had rolled across the green and stopped on the fringe, and I was like, oh shit,
What is that?
somebody's phone. Oh,
Nice, good save. But yeah, dude, I'm glad you said that was crazy
forgot about
because remember we thought you like you like hit it OB or something.
Yeah.
Like we're like I don't know where your ball's at, and then like it wasn't like 20 like yards like past the green.
no, it just had rolled off. It was on the fringe. I
Was?
putted. Yeah,
Okay,
like I could have eagled it, but
I just
I'm a shitter.
Well.
We played. Matt and I did not play very good that day. That was
No,
the
you
first time
didn't.
I ever played that course.
Was that the time me and Alex beat you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Alex. Oh my gosh, I forgot about
So
that.
you guys and then Alex and John are like the only ones that they beat me and Matt, but that's
Yeah, that
the
was
only two
that-
groups we really scramble against.
I had a decent day, but that was also you guys had like not you guys
Yeah,
were
we didn't
not
hit
you
very
guys
good.
were not like sinking up. You know
Mm-mm.
what I mean? Like
Usually
usually if I was down, Al would pick me up. You
Well,
know.
when I wasn't playing real good, it would be like that. It'd be like I'd have good drives, and then Matt would, pretty well do everything else. I'm not gonna lie. But now when we scramble, I guess because I've gotten just a little bit better.
Hey, try to.
We
Sorry.
can cut this right if it's bad.
But yeah, I can edit
Who's
it out.
that?
I'm doing the
Just what time is it?
King.
Write it down. 52:27.
You're on speakerphone.
So,
playing Chad on the podcast. What do you want to say?
We should try to hook him up to this.
Tell him to call me. I'm on the Bluetooth.
Come on over.
Hey, King call Chad, see if we can get him on this thing.
I'm all sweaty and shit. Well, you don't have to look good for the podcast.
Jesus Christ! I can
What-
hear him.
When is King not sweaty? First off,
Yeah.
Yeah, just hit us up when you get back.
What'd he say?
You know what, dude? I am so tired of you.
he
and
said
your
he's like a
fucking hair.
turtle. He can't get off his back. I think that's what he said.
Yeah, it seems like you're. Well, some of us
Nah,
just
me.
hit him with our car.
Dude, a lot have been doing that lately. Everybody's cars were messed
I've been
up around
taking my
here.
Chrysler 200 through fields and just. hoping for the best. Yeah, I don't care. But no, I'll hit you up when
Who
we're
is
done
this
with
guy?
this. All right. Well, we
Who
talked
does he
about.
think he is?
What do you guys think? Me
Let's
and
turn him
King podcast or what?
Let's wrap it up.
Been trying. King doesn't like us.
Hey, let's wrap it up.
Wait,
We'll
we gotta
call
go.
back, bye.
King's like, I just hate every one of you. He's like, I gotta go. King's like,
Sorry,
why?
You cut all that out. I thought I had this one thing on fucking silent.
So
I was wondering what that was.
my
I
bad, dude.
I
thought I
don't know
heard.
what we were
Sure, I had that
talking
on
about.
silent.
I think
Oh, you're good.
I
I
we were
don't
talking
care.
about me.
I think it's
Keep
funny.
telling stories. Sorry.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about
So,
time me and
at the
Alex beat
falls.
Chad and
Yeah,
Matt.
Clay and Alex did beat us. I hit on number 18. It rolled across the green off the tee box. Thought I hit those guys because you brought it up. You're not even paying attention now.
No, I heard
Well,
everything you said. Yeah.
I'll just never forget Alex. He's like, I've never beat Chad or Matt before, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And I start yelling at you guys.
First time.
I'm like, this is the first time Alex beat you.
First time we scrambled, Matt and I played together. We scrambled Alex and John Langdon at Winsville, Golf Club of Winsville.
Hmm.
They were beating us by, I think, 4 strokes or something like that coming into 18, and we were like, there's no way
No way.
no way we win.
Coming into the last hole.
Yeah, and so,
Up 4.
They just
dude, they fucking
just-
like
no
double
way.
bogeyed it.
They pulled a
Matt
fill?
and I- yeah, or no, they triple bogeyed it, I guess.
No, it
and
wouldn't even
Matt
have to
and
be.
I-
That'd be a 5.
You guys probably birdied.
If you were up
It's a par.
4
No, they were.
and you beat them,
Yeah.
then they
Or
had
tied. I'm sorry, we tied.
right. So they
But still.
quad.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right. That's fucking insane. That's probably one of the biggest chokes I've ever
No,
seen
I
in my
think Matt and
fucking
I
life.
bogeyed it, though, was what I'm getting
Oh,
at. So I
man.
think that they.
Oh, so they went over
Or no, I guess.
they went over double par.
Yeah, I guess. That's
Holy
before we stopped.
shit.
That's before we started doing that, I think.
No, double par is individual more or less. Like,
Well, I
you
know,
don't do
but
that
like
on-
as a
on
group, like,
You don't do that on group stuff.
It's more like a mercy thing.
well, it's,
Just pick it up, man. Just pick it up.
so.
No, but if you're in a match, like you don't. I mean, as long as 2-on-2, you don't give shit no matter what. Like, there's no double pars in group.
Yeah, but I know if somebody's double parring, like I'm gonna beat them.
You
that
couldn't
was
beat.
the first
you couldn't
time
beat.
they did that all day.
I could beat all of you if I play as much golf as you guys.
You couldn't
Here we
beat.
go, Joel.
You couldn't beat me if I had fucking no legs. Okay.
Yeah, good. I've beaten you before. I'll do it
I
again.
don't
When?
know.
All the time.
When?
Every time we were in high school.
Oh yeah, fucking of course in high school. Yeah.
When I played golf all the time.
Touche in high school. Yeah, you beat
Yeah.
the dog shit out of me for
Yeah.
sure. For
That's
sure back then. Yeah,
Well, that's what I was trying to
I
tell
was
them.
dog water back
Well, you
then.
didn't
Especially-
play. Yeah, but you didn't hardly play then, really.
Well, I also was
No,
like,
there was a point though when he started
Yeah.
playing. But
no,
I mean,
I
like,
never took it. I never took golf serious until
Oh, Matt too.
what was it, 3 years ago? I think, right?
About the time I started.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 years ago, I started taking like seriously like on how to like do the fundamentals of golf and go to the driving range, put the fucking work in and all that shit. So.
Yeah, see, I wish we had a driving range. Like we don't. I don't.
Well,
even
and it's
get,
also the
I can't even
the
hit
Owensville,
balls.
Owensville golf course also hurts you because it's just not
Well,
a difficult course.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't really played it much this year.
One time, were you with us when we just played it with like a 9-iron?
That's what you should do with Owensville. You should never take your driver to Owensville. You should never take your 3-wood to Owensville. You should take like your
The 9-iron.
like, or if you have like just drivers. Don't even worry about any woods or drivers. Even 9, I know it's long and it'll take you a long time to get there, but it still make you way better.
I think I
Only
had.
380.
I think I had
I mean, really, that's like you try to hit a long iron. So
I think.
Well, you know
like
what I'm
a
saying?
4.
It would make it more or less turn into
Oh.
more of a driving range session than not. If you
yeah,
just use
or
your
you can
irons.
just take a Walmart bag full of golf balls and
Yeah.
park on number 2, the street right there, and
Well,
sure.
walk
we
over.
like
sure.
we like doing that though, where we just pick 2 clubs, like, and then you just have to you just have to adjust, like we were just saying. I think I like usually would do a 9-iron and like 4 or 5, just that way I could like putt with it too, or I would just turn my blade and I would just blade it and putt with it.
Dude, one
But, like,
time
we
we
would-
were at the
we would-
falls.
We would do good. I mean, like, it's not like it was bad. Like, it was just a challenge. I felt like it made us better.
Pete used to play it with a pitching
Nice.
wedge, 7-iron, and a putter.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
run. He would run like in
Oh,
between shots.
I know.
So speaking of the falls, one time, I forget what hole it is. It's on the back nine. It's like 16 or something.
Did a guy throw a frisbee to his dog on the green and then he threatened to beat your ass?
Yeah. Yeah, I bet, bro. Come at me when I have a fucking 7-arm. I don't care how many fucking steroids you're on.
Dude, that's hilarious.
I will
Dalton
fucking,
told the same story.
I will cave your fucking kneecaps in, homie.
Dude,
I'm not scared of. I'm scared of no man when I have a fucking golf club in my fucking hand.
see, I'm glad
I told
Joel
that
like
dude-
matched the
I
energy.
told him. I was like, all right, dude.
Yeah,
He's like, go fuck yourself. Go. So I was like, all right, fuck you. And I went and hit my tee shot, hit a beautiful fucking tee shot. And I go, how you like them fucking apples? And
Yeah, okay.
then he
See-
told Clay, Clay's like, something about your
He
mom.
said,
He
he said,
he goes, go fuck your mom. And he goes, I fucking will.
no, no,
that's just
no,
exactly what you said.
I said, I bet you fucking like that. I was
Yeah,
like,
but you said I will, and you said I bet you like that. But no, it's a different fucking story. So it's
Oh.
like 16. There's houses
No.
lined up along this fucking fairway,
Mhm.
dude. Like, I mean, you can't go right. You can't go right. There's a birthday party going on. There's like decks packed with.
no,
fucking-
we were saying it was like a holiday. It's like Memorial Day weekend or something.
Oh, okay, well,
It was-
whatever it was.
yeah.
There were still people on this deck. Clay in his fucking slides sends one house next to him.
No, I
Oh,
did
God.
not.
Yes, you did, dude. Yes, you did. It's a
No,
true
I
story,
didn't.
dude. He sends one, boom,
freaking-
smokes the house, and then they all look and like, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right.
Dude,
Dude, the next tee
No,
shot,
this is-
wham, house in front of them, dude. They're like, they go inside, Chad. They
This
go
is
inside.
not-
It's a true story.
This is
It's
not.
a true story.
it's
Yes, it is,
not.
bro. I remember it was like yesterday because they were like, all right, the first one's cool, man. They're like, but then you sent the second one, and you're like, fuck.
You're on dope. This kid.
I'll never forget that. It was so funny,
You said,
bro.
Do you really
I'm
think
not
that's what
saying
happened?
that I believe that, but you going, no, it's
No.
not the whole time.
Oh, that
made it
is
that much
exactly.
better.
Placed it two straight at him, bro.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember because that's when I first started getting into golf. We were golfing.
Are you
with,
talking about the same story?
No, this
Oh
was a
my
totally different
God,
time.
Jesus
golfing.
Christ! Yeah, I believe that.
No,
I thought you were talking about. I thought you were talking about the falls. I'm like, no, I
this is when we were
freaking parred
golfing
that
those.
hole.
This is when me and you always got paired with fucking old people for some reason. Remember that?
Gosh,
The worst luck.
Every
That's beyond the
time.
point. But you don't remember that when those like it was like.
Dude, the one couple was 80. They were very nice. They
Oh.
were a blast. But
Well, the girl didn't hit a lot either, but still.
still, you
But
know, it's a
anyways,
slow day.
dude,
It's a slow day.
I'm talking like the fairway. It's that one hole. It's 16 or 15, and there's not much on the right for forgiveness. Like it's like 10 yards and it's fence and houses.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
sent one right past him. Like they had to hear it go boom, and then you hit the next one in the house in front of him, and they were like, "Deuces, we're out." They were out, bro. I remember it was like yesterday. It's one of the funniest golf stories. I tell it to everybody, bro, because you were like, "I'm not fucking hitting again," and I get it, but you did. You sent one right past him over their head, and then you sent one right in front of him, kind of like. I think this fucking white guy's just fucking aiming right at us, bro. It was
I
hilarious.
don't remember that.
It was. I mean, it was a long time ago.
I was probably drunk.
maybe, but I mean, it was. Yeah, it was so fucking funny, man.
I remember at the falls.
Golf does bring a shit.
Wait.
ton of community.
Were you with us? Yeah, I was about to say, were you with us when it was me, Matt? But that had to have been him, right?
No, it was Alex and someone else. I didn't play golf
Are
then.
you sure?
No, I'm talking about recently.
No,
within the last
recently.
three-
Like
three,
that
4
sounds like a
years.
story from when like it was like me, Chad, and Matt.
My story's
all
happening
hit.
at the falls, 100%.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, yeah, that was probably the week before.
Maybe.
It was really
I
close.
didn't play that.
But yeah, no,
that
okay.
week, so.
I think it just meshed in. It meshed in because we were talking about when we played with Chad and like Chad hit a house
I hit the
twice.
same house.
I
at
yeah,
at Bear Creek.
and then
Fuck
St.
Bear Creek,
Peters.
by the way.
You know, where
Matt
the
hit, like,
hole
2
where you gotta
houses,
go
too.
across
Hope
the
Bear Creek goes bankrupt. Just saying.
You know where you got to go across? You go across the street, like to, and then the hole
Where's
is
this at?
like Bear Creek,
Oh, Bear
and
Creek.
then the hole is it's not completely downhill, but like the tee box is up above like the fairway.
Par 5.
Yeah, I think so. Dog leg to the right. There's a house with a pond right behind it on the right
Oh,
side.
yeah.
That's the house I hit twice. My drive went over that pond and hit the house. So I was like, well, I'll just drop at the top of the fairway. And then I hit my hybrid and it went like, it was a great shot, I thought. It went like 75, 100 yards dead straight, and then just like it had fucking heat sinking technology just straight at the house.
It does seem to find them houses a lot better than it finds the fairways, doesn't
Well,
it?
I was just had a bad lie,
Oh,
like
man.
a terrible lie.
Dude, me and Clay,
We're at
so
the
me and Clay started playing. Like it's
I've been,
when
like,
I
10
first
houses
started
at the
playing,
Falls.
and Clay was like one of the only guys that would like golf really early with me. None of their guys wanted to golf because I was fucking dog shit at this point. But anyways, dude, every time we would go early in the morning, like 7 or 8 o'clock,
Mm.
these motherfuckers would be 50 years old and be a male and a female. And no, nothing against female golfers, but if you are not good and you
It's
are old,
so
it is
slow.
fucking brutal, man.
Mhm.
It's
So slow.
brutal.
I just can't play slow. That's my only thing is I don't play good slow. I'm way better when I walk up, look at the ball, get my club, go.
Why are you going? Dude, that's
Yeah,
the only
dude,
thing
me
about
and-
that's the only thing about amateur golf that I hate in like public courses is like
They like act like they're pros and
But,
take
like-
like 55 practice swings. Let me throw the grass up in the air. Like, oh, let me sit here and watch it for 5 minutes.
well, also like your ball went 155 yards in the woods, you ain't finding it.
Oh god,
It's gone.
Yeah,
gone.
that too. Yeah, just
I will
For-
give you my
for-
fucking ball. I don't care.
yeah, but for real. Well, remember that one guy that was jacked? He did that every time, every hole. He was just bad. He was a real nice guy. Had a good like I guess he was in a good mood. But he just we're like, hey, you gonna go look for your ball? He's like, no, I just keep pulling them out. He probably lost like 8 balls that time. Remember the jack dude that we pull up and he's lifting the cart up. Like he's stretching like against the cart, then he just lifts up the cart. And I look at Joe, I'm like, what the hell are we getting into? Like this guy might kill us. Like he's gonna roid rage this whole time. Nicest dude ever. But yeah, remember he had those orange he had like those orange golf balls. Like the fluorescent ones.
I don't remember, but I'm sure. I mean, I'm not doubting the story.
You
I'm
probably
just saying I
don't. You probably don't remember because it was not a. It was a long day.
Blocked it out of my memory because it was so fucking.
It was a long day. It
Yeah.
was a freaking long day.
But dude, COVID brought so many people into golf because it was such a
COVID golf was so cool.
Dude, it was the biggest boom ever for golf.
It was not cool. It was freaking crowded then. You know,
Not really.
remember the good old days?
Yeah, but it was one of the only things. It was one of the only things you could do.
Oh, I know.
It was golf.
Oh, I know.
Anytime we played, it was
like 2 weeks
open.
But yeah, I mean, like, dude, what's crazy is like amateur golfers. Like, I mean, if you shoot, what is it? The crazy stat is like amateurs that shoot below 100 is like a very small percentage.
6% or something like that.
Really?
I think it's lower than that.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Oh yeah, it's lower than that, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Actually, that
most
makes sense.
of your average golfers are like 110 to 120.
I could tell you. Well, I could. Yeah. Well,
What?
Yeah,
An
look
open
it up,
gin.
dude, because I know it's
Should be on-
so.
it's on the gin, isn't it?
Dude, just share your screen, dude.
Yeah. Well, hang on.
Yeah.
Let me check this.
But dude, it's crazy that the percentage that of amateur golfers that shoot below 100.
See, I didn't know that. I thought that was
It's insane. Most of your
Man.
average amateur golfers shoot like 110. I think that's on the high side.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. That makes sense, I guess, when you think about it.
Yeah, when you go out there and fucking watch
'cause
people.
when I do go play with people, like I've played with some people, I'm like, oh gosh, like looks like
And
they're gonna
it's
be
so-
really good. Like richer, older guys, like middle age. You know, it's like, oh god, looks like this guy golfs all the time and he can probably dunk. You know, like I'm screwed.
But that's why like
And they can't hit the ball.
That's why like getting a squad together is so like awesome because you know what everybody's gonna bring the even if
Dude.
a guy has a bad day, he's not gonna shoot 110.
Honestly, me, you, Chad, and MJ would be a great team. Because Matt can putt too. Matt can drive. Matt would be like our anchor. Matt would be like
Matt bent his putter in
You-
St. Clair.
you
the
would
last
be
time we
like-
played.
you'd be like our safety shot on like every drive. Because like you like hit the fairways, and then like we just tell Chad, just unleash Chad. Just have Chad just ripping them every time, just cranking them up at the green, and then just me chipping them in. Matt putting again. Yeah, you give Matt the line. Chad goes next, just goes for it again. Because Chad can putt good if he's got confidence.
That's good.
But he's got confidence though. Like if you're playing on a team, dude, Chad's wicked, dude. Chad gets in the flow. But it'd be nice. I just got chipping. That's it. That's about it. Maybe a couple putts here and there. Maybe. But
Yeah, but like, dude, I don't know, some of these places, some of these golf courses are fucking war zone with these people out there, man.
oh yeah.
Just balls flying everywhere.
Jeez, man. Have you been hit? Right? Oh yeah, I've hit you. You've been hit twice. Yeah.
I've been hit like
both
five
those times.
times.
But have you been hit like long distance, like somebody off a drive?
No, never that.
Dude, I took one off the shoulder blade on like I was leaving too. And I was just like, did like the like long pause and just like, ow. Like that, like I knew it's gonna hurt, but it was just way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And then like you try not to be livid with the person. Like you try not to like just punch them right in the face. You're like, oh no, it's all right, dude. It's cool. It's cool. Just yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Were you there when Biles hit me too, right?
I don't think so.
I was playing with his uncle.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, we were sitting next to that tree behind Doug's, and he's by like he had a bad shot, and he was by like the pond, and just like doesn't give a hey, doesn't give a heads up or hey, like I'm about to hit. He just goes for it, tries to draw it, just pulls it right into the tree right next to me, hits the tree right next to me, and just like goes off my wrist. I'm just like, look at Kurt because we're having a conversation, and Kurt like he almost dives out of the way.
So it's under
Hey, well,
under 5%.
See, told you.
Shoot 80. No, under 80.
Oh, under 80.
Yeah, under
that's what I was saying. I was
21% shoot 80 to 89. 29% shoot 90 to 99, and then so
see, there's also a lot of people that golf, so I was like, that makes sense. Think about all the people that
I
golf.
think it was lower when I looked like a couple years ago.
yeah, I think I heard
It must be
89.
higher.
Some of those amateurs should be cheating too.
But it also depends who like actually enters their score. Like most
Yeah.
people that go out there are not entering. I
Yeah.
read a thing like,
Oh, this is from 2000. That's from 2010.
yeah, so like
It's
here, let's look
2023,
this
man.
up.
Is it really?
I'm gonna say what
Oh, 3.
Oh my God, what is going on?
You
Let's
got
type
some,
in what do average golfers? Keep talking. You got to keep the pod going, Clay.
who am I going to talk to?
We're listening. Just talk to us.
You're not even in your mic.
Just talk to
Oh
us.
my gosh. It's the first time I can hear Chad all night.
Oh my God.
Well,
We're just trying to look up facts.
honestly, Joel, it's just my hip now, so I might
Average score
be
for an
playing golf
amateur
soon.
golfer on a par 72 course is 90.
Yeah. So like,
Dude, I broke 90 again.
did
The
you?
other
Good
day.
job,
Yep,
brother. Hell yeah,
89.
brother. Fuck yeah. That's awesome.
And it was at Sullivan. And if I wouldn't have got a 7 on 17 and a bogey on number 18. So, they're both par 5s. Then I get 3 over on 17 and 1 over on 18. So if I don't do that, shoot another 85 or lower.
You said you just like pretty much hit the ball well. Like you were like in a good mood. You didn't really like have. You say you just didn't have a lot of bad shots.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty.
Yeah. So this says the average golfer who
you
plays.
had like 2 holes. You said pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yep.
So this says a golfer that plays regularly, the average score is from 93 to 96.
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh my God.
Regular,
I'm
like
above
regular. So
average.
that means you're fucking guys that go out there and don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're shooting. I'm saying like the percentage is crazy, man. That actually shoot.
It's like the guy we played with. Like he wasn't keeping score.
They
It's
never
like,
do.
Just go to the driving range. Like go to Top Golf, man. Like,
But I mean, people go out there to have a good time, and I get it. But there should be courses designated for those kind of people.
I don't get it. I feel like quality in courses has honestly gone down. Like I feel like thanks Happy Gilmore, but like,
What do you
It's
mean
just-
by quality? You
Yeah,
mean
like the course quality?
course, or
well, like there used to be more
the-
private courses and more people you had to be actual members at, and then
Oh,
people that
yeah.
actually like, respected and like cared about the
So
game.
basically, you're just saying like anybody can go out there and
I feel like
do whatever they want.
I feel like there's more people that do that.
Yeah, that's
They're
what.
just like, I'm just gonna hit the ball. And just like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess up the greens and mess up the fairways, leave tees everywhere. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's probably more, but I'm saying quality of golf courses. I don't know. I feel like they used to be better. Honestly.
Oh, they're pretty good in the St. Louis area.
Oh yeah, St. Louis is pretty.
Yeah, they're really good up there.
Or cheap for how nice they are. I guess that's especially around
Dude,
here.
that's like
You're going anywhere else, like in playing golf, it's freaking twice as much, man.
Sullivan could
Yeah.
be like a $60, $70 course, and they charge $25.
Yeah, like that's a steal.
And then
That's
they
a
got
steal.
Dude,
5A.
Sullivan is really
Then they
cheap.
have 5A refurbished Titleist Pro V1s for $16 a dozen. I buy 2 every time I go down there.
Yeah, just one guy hit it in the woods. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
They're not scuffed.
Yeah, you just
They're
got,
cleaned.
yeah.
Like professionally. Like,
Pro V, baby.
oh my God.
That does make a difference.
That's why I started
too.
playing Pro V1s, because I'm like, well, fuck, I'll just drive to Sullivan if I need any more. I used to not play them because like the ones I had, I wanted to keep.
So when did you break? Where'd you break 90?
Broke 90 both times at Sullivan.
Oh, at Sullivan again.
Mm-hmm.
I love that course. I do like.
But see,
I'm not a big fan of St. Clair, to be honest with you, but it's all right.
I don't like the back 9 on St. Clair.
It's all right.
well, see, like I used to never buy golf balls because I lived on the golf course.
Right.
But if like I just, just losing golf balls all the time because I just didn't care. I remember just like not caring because I had so many. But for me, it seemed like every time I had a really crappy ball, I would just do better. It kind of like bothered me.
Yeah.
Like you find a Slazenger, you're like, oh, I'll just play the Slazenger, and you just start ripping with this, and you're like, this doesn't even make sense. Like this ball has a scuff on the side, like it's half of a golf ball. Like, why am I doing so well?
Dalton, but we were at Owensville one day, me and Dalton, and we were on 7, and somebody had left a pink like women's ball, a Titleist like NXT or whatever those are.
Yeah,
But it was a women's.
Yeah.
Laying on the other side of the cart path, like between the porta potty there and the tee box, but it was all the way like by the waterfall thing.
yeah.
I was like, oh, I guess I'll just fucking hit it. Put it on the fucking green on 7 from up there with a hybrid.
Well, it's a good thing it was a women's ball because if it was fucking
with
men's
a hybrid
ball, it would have been gone.
Yeah. Dalton's like, is that on the green? I was like, I don't know. We got down there and it was plugged. Half the ball was plugged into the green because it was kind of wet. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I can't do this with my good golf balls.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I said it because like, yeah.
And like when you chip, you got a lot. Like you got a lot more feel. I feel like.
With a chip ball?
Yeah, or like a women's ball. Like they're like super soft.
Well, yeah,
that's also illegal. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like it just. You can. I get way better spin. I mean, same with Pro V1. Like if I had a Pro V1,
you compress the ball you get more compression out of the ball like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying even like compared to like a Callaway, I used to hit Callaways all the time.
Yeah,
they didn't like even the super soft ones they had. They just were not compared to Pro V1. I couldn't get the spin on it.
No, I can't hardly get anything else besides a Pro V1 to spin.
What's the other one?
The E6s I can a little bit, but not much.
Bridgestones, dude.
Some good ones.
I used to hit Bridgestones all the time.
Bridgestones, yeah. Callaway's got a lot of good
I like
golf balls.
Strixons because they're
good.
hard.
Yeah,
I like them
good.
because of how just they don't have much forgiveness, I guess.
No, Strixon's a good golf ball.
It's a creature of habit. Really.
TaylorMades are pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for sure.
TaylorMades are good.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Should have just called this outside the course.
I mean,
might
as well.
We haven't talked about golf this much ever, so I was like, cool.
I love golf, dude.
I'm actually starting. I actually have my own podcast. It's called Inside the Realm.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Joel?
With it's 2 guys. You guys wouldn't know them. They go to a different school, but their names are Jay and Thad.
No, yeah, we've never heard of that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know them.
Sounds dumb.
Oh, we have 65,000 subscribers on YouTube.
65,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the way.
Wow.
And it's called Inside the Realm, if you guys were wondering.
Where'd you come up with that name?
I just, looking at the stars one day.
Oh, wow.
And thought, man, I'm inside the realm.
Okay.
How'd you guys come up with your name?
Okay.
My brother picked it.
Yeah, as I say, it wasn't even us.
I picked the first one, but somebody already was using it.
I'm still upset about that. So mad.
Outside the realm's not bad.
It's not bad.
The other one was
but
better.
I think I still
not that it was better. We had already kind of grew. It grew on us a little bit.
I was amped about it. I was amped.
Yeah.
Amped. I still have it as my background.
I feel like you guys will, I feel like you guys are onto something, man. It's just like putting in the fucking work to
do it.
To get 100 episodes, and
I'm quitting my job.
Good, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, if we did quit our jobs though, it would be on. I want to do that so bad. It would be on. We could podcast all day. We could.
Sorry, I had a stepbrothers moment. I thought you looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Let's get it on." That's what I was.
I saw that too, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it.
And you kind of have that thing in your voice, like, "Let's get it."
Yeah,
on.
It changed a little bit, didn't it? When you said that.
Sounds like you guys are scared. That's all I hear.
I was personally.
Well, I'm not scared. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
No, but man, I think
Jesus Christ, he's erect.
I think you guys are on something, man. You guys, if you guys did 4 episodes this past week,
3.
Yeah, it's fucking good, man. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, we just like we were saying, it's just really just we're all getting older.
Our schedule to match.
Yeah, schedule. That's about it.
Yeah, but I mean, if you don't, if you don't have a guest, so like you guys still got to put out content.
Yeah, that's what we've decided. We're just not going to have a schedule for us. Really, we know what we want to do every day. But we're not putting times on it.
Really. The schedule doesn't matter. It's just content. Just getting it.
I'm just going to come over right after work. We'll make a reel or something, and then the night that's when I have the kids. Nights I don't have the kids, we'll be able to do a little bit more. But if we can record 5 nights a week or 6. That following week, then we can edit it and we don't have to record really.
And like I was saying too, I don't really spend any time, like as much time messing with it as I should. I really just do them and post them. And there's a couple like, I'll start clipping stuff, but I just never really just like finish them because I'm freaking
and how many
OCD about it.
How many socials are you on?
Oh, right now we're just on Instagram and Facebook. But
we're going to start streaming on.
Yeah, like we said earlier, we're going to start streaming
on Spotify.
Yeah, on Spotify. But
shit on Spotify,
what was the one you were
Anchor?
Anchor. Yeah, Anchor. See that one
That's through Spotify.
Yeah, but it's like you can also, but like say you can go to their actual website though, and you can just add yourself to a bunch of different podcast websites for free.
But even if on YouTube, you just do like YouTube shorts off the podcasts you do. And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
but,
what I
but
mean
like
by the
guitar,
reels.
but like the
Right,
guitar
right.
stuff, and like we're gonna do more with him, like practicing. Like I want to do progression
Yeah, we
with
got
him,
a
like
video of me
practicing.
restringing my guitar and stuff. And
Yeah, like for you guys, I think that you need to just like almost hit every algorithm you can right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just put them out.
I mean,
Yeah.
and like
and
you-
that's we're gonna do like my hunting stuff will be
Yeah.
a different page, but like
Well, it's a different algorithm,
We'll
though.
still put
So
it
it's
on
great.
here though.
yeah,
Like we'll put like reels or whatever,
100%.
and then like him when he recorded or filmed us golfing that day. Like we
Different
haven't really done
algorithm.
anything with that yet, so
Well,
we can.
we tried to get Hayden. Last time we golfed with Hayden, he said he was doing some tournament, and I was like, I didn't even think about it.
The bar stool.
But you know how like when we first talked about the podcast, like we were gonna do about sports, and like I told you, I was like, wouldn't it be so cool if like we got at least popular enough where we get media passes, and then we could go to like MLS
I mean, that's
coming
a
up.
fucking dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it's nowadays it's a lot easier than what it used to be. Like you actually have to be
We
like
should have done that whole what country club adjacent, like what they do.
yeah, I love
We
those
should- we
guys,
could
but
do
I
that
get
shit.
they're like a show I'm like mad about
Yeah.
because I'm like that's
We could
genius.
definitely do that.
Yeah,
Or go where you gotta or trying to back people off their balls and stuff like that. Like
it's
at
great.
tournaments.
It's fantastic. It's what you do at any time. I'm just so mad that they thought of it.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to ever get Alex to hit a bad shot, just fart as loud as you can right in the
That's
middle of his
it?
backswing.
See, I had my mom, so like and then like these guys, so you just get that out of your
Yeah,
system.
well, I'm telling you, this kind of shook the trees, and he got so mad. I wish he would have been there.
Nah, I've heard about him.
Yeah. I didn't
I've
mean
seen-
to do it. Like it just
Al has he has a switch sometimes too. You know,
it was in Herman on that hole.
he'll toss some clubs. You know,
Yeah, that hard dog leg right
yeah,
that goes towards the highway
yeah,
where the little lagoon area is right there.
yeah. Jesus.
He's like, I'm gonna fade this around the trees, and he knows he can do it, and I'm like, man, I'm standing there, and I'm like, my stomach kind of hurts. Next thing you know, just farted, and it was loud. And Alex, I wasn't
Just
looking at
looked
him,
out.
so I didn't know. He was at like the top of his backswing, and he like barely hit the ball, and it went into that water like 20 yards off the tee box. He's like, he turns around, he's like, we got people fucking farting in my back. And he's like,
Oh,
My-
Centralia, by the way,
me and Matt are like, what the fuck?
they announce you on the first tee.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Yeah, the people get fucked up over that
Alex probably
shit.
gonna get the yips.
Well,
I think it'll be fine. I'll have all them lessons under his belt. It'll be good.
my uncle,
Good to go.
he did a couple tournaments, and like we were talking about it, and I asked him like, so like, what's it like? He's like, it's fucking terrifying. He's like, if you're like, you're up the tee, and like people are just lined up like on the fairway, or just like outside the fairway. He's like, it's like actually like he's pretty cool, calm, and collected. And he was like, it's terrifying.
I've gotten
He's like, if you
I've
just
gotten over that
pull
aspect
one.
of it, to be honest with you, just because.
Well, I'm talking about like a pro tournament, Joel, not like it's.
No, I
It's
know.
like I just like.
But I'm saying like
Just
I'm
like-
saying
I was just gonna let him
I'm
go.
more or less-
He's like, it's not.
I was
a
more or less
big
just
deal
talking
anymore.
about like people watching you.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like that's a big like mind fuck to a lot of golfers. It's
Yeah,
like,
you haven't
Oh, yeah.
seen the camera crew that's with him.
yeah.
I wish it was me. I'm trying to get that going. I had a blast doing that last time.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you get to play through, or if someone rolls up behind you, people can just like a
Oh,
lot of people
yeah.
just fall apart on that shit.
Oh fuck,
it's
yeah.
wild to me.
Fuck yeah.
That's probably when I hit the best. Like,
Oh, you're
I'm gonna hit
showman,
a
huh?
good drive. Like,
You
yeah,
showman.
that's what the only hole I'll have a good drive on.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, that is very true.
That's more or less what I was saying. Is like the looking thing doesn't really bother me as much as like it used to bother me really bad.
The only thing that bothers me is slow.
Now,
Like, when I'm
throwing you off your
with-
rhythm and shit, man.
I have a good
Fuck.
shot. I walk up to it. I'm like in there. I'm like, know my club, and then you're just sitting there. Do a couple practice swings, and you're just like, okay. Like people can't even find their ball. They shank it. You're just like, okay, all right. Let me go sit in the golf cart. Like that just kills my whole
Dude,
game.
that day, Dalton and I played in Sullivan. The group in front of us, it was like 3 adults, 3 guys, and they like had like, I'm not shitting you, probably 6 kids with them.
Oh,
And
that's brutal, man.
They were like not young kids, like
Jeez.
the younger kids they didn't get to do it, but like the kids that
Yeah,
were
so
like
you got corral
6 to 10 in that age range, they were letting them like hit off the tee and play and shit. But it was a holiday weekend, and it was first thing in the morning. So like what everybody wants, because it's going to be hot. So they were letting those kids tee off like 2 or 3 times off the tee box. And I looked at Dalton and I was like, fuck this. They were out in the fairway. Like,
I'm saying something.
I knew for sure I was either going to go right over their head or I was going to hit them like that 270 area. And I fucking just hit right into him. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, fuck him. Like,
no,
fuck him.
I would just say something to him. I would literally say something like, hey,
they knew it, dude.
But that's my point where it comes back to like the COVID golf. Like, these motherfuckers don't know any etiquette.
Yeah,
they don't.
These guys knew what they were doing.
That's my point. Is like it's not even like intentional being like messing up like golf courses. Just they don't know like what good etiquette is.
Can we take a 5-minute break real quick?
Yeah, sure.
I got it.
We could.
We can just wrap it up.
We've just been rambling about golf.
because we're at like an hour and a half. So I mean,
that's cool. I just gotta take a piss and shit and get a drink.
Yeah, I got a piss too.
Okay, me too.
Do you guys want to go together?
Yeah, we can.
I'll probably wait out in the hall, but yeah, we can go. I'll watch the door for you guys.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well.
All right. Thanks for coming, Joel.
Yeah, thanks for having me, fellas.
I like that we just talk. Sorry if we talk too much about ourselves.
I don't care. I just like doing it. I love doing the podcast, man. Except me and Clay were gonna do it, but then COVID struck.
Yeah, you weren't good enough.
Well,
he told me
pretty much. Yeah,
dude. Actually, like it's the opposite, which is I think is hilarious.
What?
Dude, Joel's like the one that he's like.
I should have asked you.
He got me amped for it. Like I had the idea, and Joel was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Wait, what?" Like I was like kind of surprised. Joel was like, "Yeah, like I want to sit down and talk to Clay for like 2 hours about sports." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, we talked about like current events. We talked about everything going on in the world and shit. And then,
but at that time though, we were like, I remember we were super focused on Battlehawks. It was like MLS soccer,
that, dude.
Yeah, it was basically this year, but back when our teams were a lot better. Like we just won the Stanley Cup.
Well, then COVID hit though, and like flipped the world upside down, so it's just ended.
Well, I tell people this too. That was the one thing we said in like our first episode. We're like, because I was an analyst at that time, so I was following it. And I was being like
a what?
Analyst. Analyst.
Okay.
Sorry. Like you analyze things.
I thought you said anal.
Collect data.
Well, yeah, you would. That's all you would hear out of that whole.
You 100% did say analyst.
No, analyst.
Fucking data miners.
No, I just said it again.
Analysts, yeah.
No, analyst.
You said it right that time.
Yeah, analyst. That's what you said.
Yeah, analyst.
Right, analyst.
Right.
Analyst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad you agree. Go ahead.
No, it's gone now. It's gone.
Good.
Well, it's just fun, man. I appreciate you guys having me. I'll do this whenever you guys want, man. I have a blast.
Yeah, I know. I'm like freaking. I wish that we weren't here. I wish I was in St. Louis.
Yeah, I mean, vice versa. It is what it is. But like, these are always fun. Man.
Me too.
I could sit here and talk for fucking,
for
hours, man. Because I mean, it's what podcasting is.
Well, that's why we wanted to start it. It was like, I'm like, we can just sit here and talk.
I mean, even if you look at like the great podcasts, besides like fucking Rogan, who gets fucking,
he's got like celebrities on.
But
there.
you
That's
can't.
like
you can
nobody's
never
going to
compare
touch
any podcast to that because it's just on a different platform. But
yeah,
I mean, if you go look at all these other podcasts, it's fucking nonsense. After because they're the same way. They're okay. Well, the first 10 episodes we're going to be on a strict schedule, and we're going to talk about this, this, and this. Then you run out of shit to talk about, or get like great guests, or like you said, scheduling conflicts. Like it happens. But you have to still be able to go out there and throw
content out there.
Yeah, man.
Well, so before we get off here, this is kind of what we were talking about. Basically, Monday is going to be like New Music Monday.
I like it.
Want to start the week off fresh. We don't want to be just me and Chad like, hey, Monday sucked. Like just talk about new music, what's going on with Chad, progression, And then I talked to Brittany. I added these. I haven't talked to Chad yet so these aren't final. But like we had Tuesday and Thursday open. So we're going to do open, but I'm thinking about doing like either like conspiracy stories. Like we're talking about like bring your conspiracy, like bring your favorite conspiracy to the table and we just talk about it and like either make fun of you or, hey, that's weird.
Like horoscopes, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, that could be a conspiracy. You could say that's a conspiracy. I don't know. I'd be down to talk about it, but and then yeah, exactly. Like then we can pick which one was the best, like or
approved,
or who's the dumbest. Like that's not
Approved.
true, man.
I mean, I agree, man. You have to throw everything out the kitchen wall, throw the kitchen sink at it to make sure.
Well,
You gotta give content.
we just like talk about this stuff no matter what. So we're just putting a mic in front of our face and doing it.
I mean, that's just the best way to do it, man.
And then Wednesdays, you want to go with wildlife?
Well, yeah, we're not 100% on the name.
Nothing's final, but like it's kind of, we just
It'll
thought
be
about
like-
this the other day. Wildlife Wednesday, we just talk about hiking, hunting, nature, animals, just go that whole route, whatever comes to mind. That's just like the basis for it. But we should also do we should go to like places in Missouri. Like, I think we should do some like food stuff on Thursday.
Oh,
Like a
yeah,
date?
food would be good too.
Yeah, like a date.
Wow.
Man, that'd be fucking awesome, man.
I mean, I love food, so. But we got a lot of good places around here. And then
Yeah.
Friday's Fresh Friday.
I love it.
And then we were gonna do. I want to go all out on Fresh Friday though. Get some
Like as far
suits.
as attire and shit.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then like if we try to have guests on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, obviously, because that just seems when more people are free, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, like if we have a guest on like this,
Saturdays and Sundays are just open. So if
It
we
seems
have
like-
to like edit or whatever, we can do that or make reels.
What
So
if
we
you-
actually have time to do.
but we also
little
just
shit.
like this, like we just want to be like relax. So like the last time you came and then like Matt, it
It's
was like
just
kind of rushed, and
Yeah, I
like
feel like this was good.
yeah, but I mean like it just makes it a lot better. Like even your brothers, that was last minute, but like your brother was he was honestly asking like more questions than us. I was like, this is awesome.
But like
We-
even like if you did like a 30-minute like
Yeah.
blues recaps and shit, like
Boom, exactly.
those
Like,
are good,
That's
man.
that's why I told him like the music ones are probably gonna like keep pretty short and do just like
Yeah, they
We're
don't.
gonna do
all
a
have to
whole.
be an
Well, we were
hour.
gonna do a whole album, but we're gonna just I think do one
Oh.
song. Clay.
oh yeah yeah
Oh,
Pick
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
genre because we figured that way it's gonna be probably a lot of shit I haven't heard either. Like if he picks the genre.
Right, right. Yeah, I
but
like
also,
that.
But also too like like Tyler, like Casey, freaking Dan.
Yeah.
I mean everybody listens to music, but like people that really care about music, if we have them on here, I'm gonna have Tyler Melton on, and I was talking to him.
That's like a couple weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, August 5th or 6th.
Fifth.
when
I
he
think,
said.
Yeah.
But he's most people ask like, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? And I'm like, whatever. Like it's not a big deal. But he started saying he's like, well, I could I want to do pedal reviews or like basically like have me, Dan, and Tyler here. And Tyler uses our boards a lot, but also talk about like what's on them, like
Tyler-
like where like Barely Covered gets their sound
okay.
from. You know what I mean? Like what kind of amps we have. I mean, cables, whatever, but also like what kind
So,
of guitars.
Can I suggest one thing to you as far as YouTube goes? So, a lot of like YouTube creators have like 3 to 4 channels.
Yeah.
You'd have your Out of the Realm channel, then you'd have hunting. Out of the Realm.
no,
that's
so
what I
that's-
that's what I was saying. at
Yeah,
the beginning,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Clay
So
would
just
have
do-
one for
but-
his music stuff.
But basically, just tag those or link those with your Out of the Realm, like the normal podcast.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah, and then you just fucking tag those along with it, and you can have your Barely Covered.
You basically
Wildlife.
just have a different like title for what you're doing.
No, he's saying a whole.
No, these are
page.
different channels.
Like you would post those music, like when you do the covers, you
Yeah.
post that on like your page for that, and then my hunting stuff would be posted on mine, and then we would
Yeah,
just
you have
we would
different
just
channels.
tag our individual
Right.
pages
and then like
Yeah,
if
I
you
know.
went to Out of the Realm,
on every
those
video.
those would come up underneath of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people could go to that if they wanted to. That's how like I've understood how YouTubing streamers like work and podcasters. It's like they do their little side channels, like you're doing 30 minutes, 20 minutes, or whatever. But
Well,
it's still linked to your normal podcast
Yeah.
channel.
well, at first I told him I was like, let's just do some OBS tutorials because like I started like I was watching stuff like
I mean,
reading
you
forums
can,
and
man. I mean, you're in the beginning stages. You guys have the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was just saying that as a joke because like I was looking at all these like guys that were just showing you how to like create a scene or how to like set up your scenes and everything. Like
But if
they're
you
getting
get-
millions of views. I was like, man, hey, let's just throw it all out the window, Chad. We'll just do OBS stuff.
But eventually, you guys are gonna get your niche where it's like you're gonna have kind of like a brand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I think so. I think you guys will be more or less like this is what our mainstream is, and your other shit will still just be.
I mean that'd be cool, but like
yeah,
honestly,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I think this is where Chad wouldn't mind, but like regardless of where music goes, like it'd be cool if this paid for like hiking trips and hunting trips.
Yeah, free shit.
Or if we could at least like meet somebody and go hunting and hiking with them.
I mean, I think that's
like
all of this too.
that would be just so worth it for me. It was just
100%.
Just to hang out with somebody that like has same interests, likes to do the same things, but has the like connections or locations to like do it. It's just how it works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's a broader spectrum. Like there's more than one thing that we're trying to produce.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that we're going to grab people, hopefully, from all different walks of life, different ways of thinking and shit like that. So, I mean, yeah, really it's just the stepping stone to whatever we hope the other pages will be, you know, but it gives us an opportunity just to meet different people. Like,
yeah, I love it. Well, and document it because like I keep saying, everybody knows something you don't know. So it's it's cool, but also
people are interesting too, man. You know, everybody's pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody. I mean, honestly,
for the most part, yeah. I mean,
I say that too. But like a lot of our friends, you know, like they're pretty cool. You know, like they have interesting stories.
Most of them.
Some of them, yeah, some of them.
A couple.
But no, honestly though, like all of our friends do really cool things, or I don't know, have a lot to say, or have accomplished lots of things. So.
I'm always interested to hear like that shit, especially from like people that are like in their early 60s, you know, late 50s, just their experiences.
Well, we talked about that Fred Freeman guy that I met.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like your dad.
Bad Influence. He plays bass for it.
I
want to get my dad on here.
Your dad just tells stories all day.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's what kind of inspired me to do like I want to do album review with him.
Yeah.
Just because like it just like we were doing that right before we started. We got really back into vinyl. So like he got all of his old vinyl, started going through them and stuff. Yeah.
Do the one I got him.
Yeah, Chad got him album. Actually, that's a great album to get. I was like, what'd you do?
They had.
Well, I mean, that is just a great album. Like, regardless, you know, the cliche, it's a great album, and it's a cool album artwork and everything.
Yeah,
but
that poster over there.
Yeah. Oh, you know who that is, Joel?
I can't see it.
You can't see it.
And take your sunglasses.
Who is it?
Yeah, you got to guess. What did we just say?
He's
in the Eagles.
I don't know.
It's Joe Walsh, man.
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
The
post mustache and long hair.
I mean, I'm not like a huge music guy, so you're talking to the wrong guy.
Pre-post. Yeah, well, come on. Joe freaking Walsh. He's a god.
You know,
he's a god.
Rocky Mountain Way.
He's the one that made freaking.
I mean, I know who Joe Walsh is.
He made the Eagles rock and roll, man.
Yeah,
the Eagles were like a country band before.
The Eagles are a bunch of fucking squares, man.
Oh boy,
bunch of squares that did a lot of cocaine.
They're a bunch of fucking squares compared to the rest of the generation.
Who?
The Eagles?
Dude, they're rock stars. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
I thought the Eagles were the ones where like they told stories like where they were in hotels and they'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to come party?" Like, nah.
That's what Joe Walsh is like, one of the pioneers of just ripping down hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm. Life's been good to me. He wrote a whole song about it, Joel.
It must be because, like, well, that's also Joe Walsh, but yeah, like they're pretty rock and roll.
Been Joe Walsh. I don't know if the other bandmates.
Glenn Fry and Don Henley. You know, it's the '80s, man. Coke was everywhere. They were doing
that's what I mean. Like, I don't know. They weren't like, you know.
Yeah, like song wise, you're not like, yeah.
No, I'm talking even party wise. Like them other guys were fucking. I mean, they were children until they were like 45.
What?
I don't know, man. The Eagles were pretty. They're pretty wild.
But they would have been in like. Would it have been the 80s, or would it have been like 70s for the Eagles?
Both.
Are you talking more primarily like 80s hair bands, like, you know?
Yeah, they were like
probably more or less like 70s and.
Oh, okay.
Like, because that genre pretty much carried over into the 80s.
Well, I know, but you mean like
Led Zeppelin, My Crew?
Okay, yeah,
well, yeah, those are. That's just, what I was. But I'm saying comparatively, like they're high up there as like they've always been like a really good band, so they're still like up there.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that. Yeah. I would say they were more or less like outside the scenes. They weren't like crazy.
Oh yeah,
like a lot of these other bands were like those guys were fucking nuts.
Except for Joe Walsh, baby.
Yeah, probably. Like I said, I don't know much about the history.
He said he would just like because he said he had so much damn money, especially back at that time.
Yeah.
Because he had James Gang, you know, like that was like his band before. So he was famous from that band and rich from that band. Then he joined the, you know, like freaking Eagles, just skyrocketed him. But yeah, he's like, he literally just throw out TVs out into the pool, out the window, like just break everything.
Like bought a house, like a mansion.
I think he was one.
Didn't even stay in it, and or never stayed there because he was gone so much, like on the road and shit.
Like, have you guys ever heard like stories about the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I don't even know who that is.
Insane.
I've heard
insane stories.
Habaneros.
Dude,
That's the name of their band?
like that's what I was kind of saying. Like, as far as Eagles, like you don't hear any crazy stories about like what the Eagles did.
Oh, there's some.
Like Flea was jumping off fucking rooftops into pools, shattering his back and his ankles because he missed.
Yeah, well, they came out on stage naked too.
That's what I mean.
They're
like,
also blasted on coke.
So many crazy people.
You see that? Remember that like MTV
Flea for Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Oh,
remember that MTV interview where they're real young. It's like when they first on there, and him and like Anthony Kiedis and Flea are just like, blah, 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 like just shaking and just yelling into the mic. And
Anthony
like,
Kiedis is wild too, man.
they were going pretty crazy back then. But see, we could just talk about music all day.
Yeah, I'm not that guy, but you guys.
He just did for like 10 minutes.
yeah. We talked about golf for an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah, I know. But that's my point, though. Is like we can talk about
That's
all
like-
of it.
Anytime he comes to my house, he'll be like, "All right, I better go," and then we'll start talking about golf, and I'll be like, "Were you supposed to leave
Weren't
2
you
hours
supposed to-
ago?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm bad about
Exactly.
that. Make everybody mad, but I don't care.
Yeah, fuck them.
Is what it is, you know?
It is what it is.
Hey,
It's content.
Hey, heck them.
Heck 'em. Well, thanks for having me on, fellas. This was fun.
Hey,
Yeah, I can't
thanks
wait
for being on.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
This is Out of the Realm podcast with Clay and Chad.
Outside the realm.
Outside the realm. It's out
That's
of
our-
the realm?
No, it's outside the realm.
Outside the realm.
It's right there. It's right there on the screen.
I can't
It's
read that.
Outside the Realm
150?
podcast.
No way.
Not. No.
No, but for real, man. I'll come back anytime, man. Just
That's
let
right.
me know.
I just want you to know that's our new outro.
What's that?
Is that? It's
I love it.
every
I love
time.
it.
That whole
Every
argument
time.
that we just had right there.
Great. Perfect.
All
Bye.
right. Peace.